What is up? I am back and I am ready for some quality football of teams that I do not care about. Give me the Bucs. I'm right there with you because I can never, ever root for the Cowboys. But as all of you know, I can't root for Tom Brady either. So I'm not going to root for him. I'm just taking the Bucs tonight. Everybody make sure to vote in the poll that I have in the chat. I'm actually going to check that out and see what everybody has said so far. 75% says the Bucs. Yeah, I figured. I mean, it's kind of like the Rams and Bills at this point. 95% of the people took the Bills, even though the Rams were the home team. They won the Super Bowl. I just didn't feel good about it. Also, yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming in, Trevor. It's nice to see you. What's up, Ben? Got up at 5 a.m. to watch the first game of the season, and my Packers blew it. I actually did not get to watch any of the Packers game. I saw like one highlight, and that was like at the beginning of the game, the Justin Jefferson first touchdown. I don't know how many. I said first because I don't know how many he scored, but yeah, I was watching the Bengals game most of the day, and I saw a couple highlights here and there, and then I watched obviously the Chiefs game until they cut it to the Chargers and Raiders game at the end. What's up, Tim? Jefferson had like 34 TDs. Packers did the same thing. See, that's what I was saying while Dad was streaming earlier. I was like, you guys, Aaron Rodgers did this against the Saints last year in week 1. He threw 3 interceptions and 1 touchdown or something. I don't know what the final score was. I know they did not win, but they're going to be okay. Their offense is probably going to look a little different, but I think they're going to be okay. I still think they're going to win the division. It's really nice to see you also, Tim. Also, my dad got 27 likes on the last stream, which should have been my stream, but I had to work because it's the Chiefs, whatever. I would rather stream the Chiefs game than the Bucs and Cowboys. But so I want to try to get to 30, not to one-up him, but to one-up him. All we need is cookies to enjoy this game. You know what? You might be right. It's good to see you, Lisa. They were worse against the Saints last year. I thought so too. For what from what I've gathered. Okay, 1 out of 10. Anybody who's seen it, rate Aaron Rodgers' new haircut comparative to what he had before. Also, yes, what kind of cookies? Because that's very important. I'm going to go back and like the last stream. Okay, well, however many likes that video has, make sure this one has more. Week 1s are always a little weird. Teams haven't gotten a sync yet. Everyone's still trying to gel together. Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow had 4 interceptions and a fumble. Like, I don't think that's going to be an every week thing. Plus, like, if you watch my dad's last stream, the Bengals didn't play any of their new offensive linemen in preseason at all, so they need time. I hope this isn't an indicator because, like, Joe Burrow's a decent quarterback that doesn't deserve to get Andrew Luck out of the league. Chocolate cookies. Chocolate cookies or chocolate chip cookies? Which one is it? Don't like Rodgers and his haircut. I think the new Rodgers shorter hair is not good. No, I think his hair looks nasty, to be honest. Like, it looks like just greasy. I don't know. Like, it looks like he took oil and slicked it back, not like hair gel. Yes, compared to the long hair off season. I liked the old greasy one. Yeah, see, I think I like the old homeless greasy look better than the new one. Macadamia and butterscotch cookies are the bomb. That don't sound too bad, to be honest. So, good news because everybody that's in the chat right now, except for Trev, I know he was in here a little bit last year. I am watching this football game on live TV right now. I'm not streaming it, so you guys can't ruin everything and throw some spoilers at me. So we're all in this together now. Now I do like your haircut, Alex. Okay, well, I appreciate the comment, Tim. Well, I haven't cut my hair in a long time. Well, I cut my sides. My hair is like longer than I think I've ever let it be on the channel. That's why I have this hat on, because it's out of control right now. I do need a trim. I also have been those are good. Those are good. Yeah, those are good, Dave. I almost forgot to ask, how you feeling? I know you're sick for a little bit. Voice sounds much improved. I've been bouncing through different medicines. NyQuil, DayQuil did not help at all. I really thought it would help at least some, but it didn't. And I tried something else. I feel like it might have helped a little bit, but I didn't give it much of a shot. But I switched to Mucinex DM, and I have a voice that's not constantly giving out on me. And my throat doesn't hurt nearly as bad. So I think I'm on the mend, knock on wood, but everything is trending in the right direction. But thank you for asking. I'm feeling a lot better than I was like 4 days ago. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Todd Bowles took over because Tom Brady kicked Bruce Arians out of the head coach role. Who is Melissa Stark? Sorry, guys. Melissa Stark is married, and she's a mom. Did I miss something? I'm not sure what's going on. All right. Cowboys are going to receive the kick, and he's going to field it at the 1. I don't know all the names yet, but he got taken down real early, about the 12 or 13. Okay, I thought you were talking about Tony Stark's mom, but I wasn't sure if I just missed something. Your Chiefs were a juggernaut today. Cardinals needed humbled. Even if somebody else had been playing the Cardinals, I would have said the exact same thing. I think the Cardinals really needed a reality check, a slap in the face. I think Kyler Murray specifically did. And I am very humbled that Patrick Mahomes was the one to be able to do that. But I'm happy with how today looked. First pass is up, and he throws it to Dalton Schultz across the 20. Just a couple yards short of the first down. I need to put some kind of scoreboard up here. I haven't done this in 6 months, so it's going to take me a little bit to get back to used to it. Okay. Let's see. We're going first quarter. And nobody can hear the TV on, right? Just double checking. Okay, so it's going to be 2nd and 2. I'm assuming that's Zeke Elliott lined up in the backfield. He hands it off, throws it. He gets a line up the middle, gets the first down, but gets tripped up. First quarter. All right. First and 10. He fakes the handoff. Then he flips it to CeeDee Lamb, but then he bobbles it and throws it up to, it looks like, Tony Pollard, and it ends up just being a mess for a loss of like 5 yards. Okay, this looks good enough. Picked orange because that's a neutral color. What was that? That was really bad. I don't know what they were. I feel like if whatever they were trying to do went well, maybe it could have accomplished something, but I do not know. So it's going to be 2nd and long, 2nd and 18. Dak stands in, throws, hits. I don't know who number 17 is. Houston for a short gain. Didn't he hide during this game last year too? He did. He did hide. Okay, let me scroll back because I missed a little bit. Australian NFL coverage is the worst. They cut to an ad after a touchdown, so you don't find out if they kicked. That is so terrible. All right, 3rd and 7. See if they can convert. Dak stands in, throws, hits CeeDee Lamb in the middle. It looks like he caught it near the midfield. Where in the world is the NFL Thunder right now? That's what I'm saying. These are his boys. I also lost both of my survivor polls because of the Titans' idiot kicker. I thought that was a lock, but then I got a weird feeling about it. I don't know. 1st and 10, I feel like they hurried it up so no one could challenge it. They toss it to Zeke, and he gets a good chunk of yardage. 2nd and short coming up. Did you watch the Raiders and Chargers? Carr and Burrow had similar games, forcing the ball into Chase and Adams, and it resulted in multiple interceptions. Yeah, I agree completely. They do need to fix that. Derek Carr with Devontae Adams kind of reminded me of an issue that Matthew Stafford had with Cooper Kupp early in the season last year. He had one target in mind and didn't go through his progressions at all. 2nd and 4, handoff to Zeke again, and he plows forward for the 1st down. Burrow, I think Burrow just looked out of sorts. Like, he had really good flashes. His mobility in certain instances were really nice. He had some good runs. He had some good reads, and he went through his progressions, hit Joe Mixon on the check down a couple times. I think Joe Burrow looked better than Derek Carr did today, even though his stats look way worse. I didn't watch all of the Chargers game because the Chiefs game was on. I don't know. I think both of these teams have a lot of new pieces. The Raiders have some O-line issues. The Bengals, I think, will have O-line issues for the rest of the time the Bengals are a NFL team. They need gel time. The D was good enough, but the turnover's got to go. Absolutely. Joey watched the Bills and Rams, and then he passed out, only to be awakened by the Frozen song "Let It Go." It looks like an offensive lineman is getting walked off the field for Dallas. It's currently 1st down. All right, so I'm never too up or down on week 1 unless it's a pattern of a unit. I mean, that's completely fair. Week 1's so interesting to me. Like last year, the Steelers shocked me when they went into Buffalo and beat Buffalo. Anything can happen. Week 1 and the very last week are the 2 most interesting weeks in football because anybody can win anyway, but it's more sporadic. All right, 1st and 10, Dak quickly shoots it to the middle to CeeDee Lamb. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. That was I don't even remember his first name. Davis with the breakup. I turned subtitles on this TV so I could hear what they said, but it's so far back. Carlton Davis. Lots of offensive got to slow starts today. I think so too. I think the Niners still have offensive issues. For 2nd and 10, they hand it off to Zeke. He makes it to the 40 for a short gain. 3rd down coming up. What's up, Extreme Fishing and Sports? Thanks for joining us. I don't know. I'm still 50-50 on Trey Lance. I think he's got the potential to be good, but he's not used to being the starter. So I think it's going to take some time for him. Also, they didn't have George Kittle. That's a big target. But Debo really stepped up. I know they lost, but I kind of felt like that one was coming. I don't know. 3rd and 8 coming up. They got CeeDee Lamb in motion. Dak waits, holds it, throws it to Brown. I think they said his name was. I'll learn these names hopefully by halftime for the 1st down, moving the chains. Yeah, I was going to say Trey Lance just needs time, I think. And I think it was smart for them to re-sign Jimmy G. They could have dealt him. He's in the best position ever now. Funny name. It kind of is. Carlton. Sounds like that. What, isn't that a candy? A handoff to Tony Pollard. He gets nowhere. It's going to be 2nd down. Comparing Trey Lance to Patrick Mahomes, I don't think he's on that level. I don't think he will get there, but he has the potential to be a viable starter. I think so, too, and I think Shanahan's a good coach. I can't even listen to Chris Collinsworth after the Bills game, man. I think he's got some sheltered feelings about Josh Allen that he needs to take somewhere other than national TV. So I don't even really want to listen to him. 2nd and 11, they try to throw, it looks like a screen kind of to CeeDee Lamb. It doesn't get completed. It looks like a mess from the start. It was a little bit high, bounced out of his hands, but that could have ended really bad. Get that boy some tea. Yeah, get the volume down, turned really low, so I can't really hear it, but I can't wait for the Seahawks. I kind of hope the Seahawks win that game. 3rd and 11, he's looking. He overthrows Dalton Schultz, and it's going to be 4th and 11. Forget Mahomes. Do you think Lance can be Dak? I think a lot of people can be Dak. Good stats, accomplish pretty much nothing. Yeah, anybody who doesn't win playoff games can be Dak Prescott. Chris Collinsworth just kisses Josh Allen's at so much it's not even funny. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Dak is good. He just they've got too much money invested in like 3 or 4 people. All right, so they're gonna kick a 51-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it looks good. Cowboys take a 3-0 lead. Brady's sitting there ready to take the field for the first time this year. And I heard that he's a single man now, so he can do whatever he wants. I just heard about that like an hour ago. Well, they made jokes earlier, but I thought they were just making jokes. But so apparently he's getting a divorce. Was early Russ good? I think so. Didn't Russ go to the Super Bowl in like his 2nd or 3rd year? I don't know how early you're talking. I don't even know. I don't know. I think that's a good comparison for today. I think Trey Lance has just got a lot on his shoulders right now, and he's still taking it all in. He's going to take time. I think Shanahan can shape him into something. It's just, I don't know. But I kind of agree to early Russell Wilson because I remember early Russell Wilson's not much different than Russell Wilson now, in my opinion. Like, he's mobile. He can throw the deep ball. He can buy time, and I've seen a lot of that in the bits and pieces I've seen of Trey Lance. Like, I get that. That's a good comparison. Brady gets sacked 5 times minimum this game. If Brady gets sacked 5 times this game, he might not come back to another game. That might be his retirement right there. Taking a quick commercial break, and then we're going to see TB12. And back took a long run with the dogs. Hey, I totally get it. I'm sorry about earlier, man. But like I said, it's week 1. I think your team still got a good season ahead of them. They're still working out some kinks. It's coming. Like, obviously, I don't like them, but good things are coming. As much as I don't like to say that. You're not going to finish last in the division, that's for sure. All the wings I can eat. Wings do sound pretty good. I had some KFC between the Chiefs game and this stream. So you're saying Giselle is available. I better brush off my suit. I mean, I've seen no, I've heard things. I've had more than one person say that to me in the last 2 hours. But I've not seen anything anywhere. So I'm taking everyone's word. We'll see. If he balls out, then he's divorced because he's happy. And if he doesn't ball out, that's because he doesn't have an offensive line. I don't know. I just made something up. Lance looks more like Trevor Lawrence than Mahomes. I feel like Lance looks so... I don't know. It's hard to compare to Trevor Lawrence because Trevor Lawrence just looks like the biggest dude as a quarterback ever. All right, 1st and 10, and there's a flag from the 25, so there's going to be a false start on the offense. Hot take, I think Giselle is vastly overrated. She has a strong jawline and square shoulders. Hey, I'm right there with you. I think most supermodels are vastly overrated, though. I just don't understand. Like, how does she, like, have that much money? Because, like, football players have so much money. It comes down to the thing, like, how do people on Instagram live off of just posting pictures on Instagram? Like, they have a steady income. For 1st and 15, Brady throws a screen. It looks like to Chris Godwin. I did not know if he was going to play or not today. He gets a good chunk of yardage. He looks fired up. Was that Leonard Fournette? I thought it was Chris Godwin. No, yeah, that's Chris Godwin. Rich boyfriends, lol. Giselle's money talks so loud, though. I mean, yeah. I'm not upset about the L. Offense will get it together as the season goes. O-line just got to get better. 1st and 10, handoff to Leonard Fournette. He gets about 2 before he's stuffed. Yeah, I think if you go back like 2 years, I felt like the Raiders had the best offensive line in the league. I don't know what happened, man. I think what happened is they drafted that Leatherwood in the first round, and I thought that was the dumbest thing ever last year. Like, I was like, that is the worst first round pick you could have had. And then I feel like it's just gone downhill since then. They traded guys out, and I don't know. 2nd and 8, Brady's standing. He's looking. He fires deep down in the middle and hits Mike Evans for another first down. Have you found a coaching job? Honestly, that would be pretty fun. I don't know. No, but I have not. This is what I'm doing now. I'm just hanging out with you guys instead of looking for a coaching job. I thought they would play it safe with Godwin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I saw the number 14, and I was like, maybe it's somebody else because I'm seeing all these new names with new numbers and stuff this year. But yeah, I'm very, very shocked. I thought maybe week 3 or 4. 1st and 10, they hand it off to you. It looks like Leonard Fournette again. He's breaking a tackle, pushing through, and gets about 8 or 9 yards. Yeah, I knew that when you drafted Leatherwood. I thought that was such a mistake. Like, you could have, if you wanted that guy, you could have got that guy in the 3rd round, and he probably still would have been there. And you could have got someone that would fix another hole, or I don't know. I just disagreed with that pick, and I just feel like your offensive line hasn't been the same since you guys made that decision. But I think it'll somehow get better. You're working with a new head coach, and changes and everything. It is going to get better. 2nd and 3, hand off to Leonard Fournette. He got about half of the yardage there. Knowing how erratic the Titans are, they'll probably crush the Bills on the road next week. Hey, I said that last year, and that happened. I mean, it was at home, but I did say that was going to happen. My dad called me delusional, like that word exactly. He said, you are delusional. The Titans won't beat the Bills, and the Titans beat the Bills. So anything can happen. I did panic pick up Leonard Fournette in the 2nd round of the fantasy draft. I wasn't upset about it, though. I needed a running back, because I drafted Justin Jefferson first. 3rd and 1, handed off to Leonard Fournette, and he gets stuffed. They are in field goal range, though, so this game might be tied up real quick. That was for 4th down. What's up, Mary? Nice to see you, and not the old man. I'm sure he's lingering in the chat somewhere. I'm convinced the Raiders would have won earlier if Carr wasn't trying to be Adams' best friend, forcing crazy throws to him. And I didn't think you could overutilize Adams, but they somehow did. I don't know. I wish I could have watched. I wish both of the games that I wanted to watch weren't at the same time. But I'm glad I got to watch the Bengals game. Ryan Succop's going to attempt a 44-yard field goal. This dude's usually money. Up straight through the middle, and it is a brand new ball game, tied 3-3. Who brought the beer? I'm sure somebody did. They'll get it together, though. I think so, too. Metamucil. and Buick. Raiders had a great O-line. Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. Like about 2 years ago, I was just guessing, and I think so because I remember seeing an image, and it was like, why would anyone want to play for the Raiders? And it was like Derek Carr standing in a pocket with like 10 feet all the way around him, his every way he could look because his offensive line was like elite. And then they went into the draft, and then they got rid of some dudes, and I don't know. It just went downhill from there. But like I said, they got a new head coach, and he's gonna make some decisions, and he's gonna see what he likes and what he doesn't like. I watched the Hall of Fame preseason game, and I know it's just a preseason game, but I kind of earned some respect for watching how that guy was like taking his old coaching and trying to integrate it with how this Raiders team already worked and like making it middle ground. And like I think there's a high ceiling for the Raiders. Let me change the scoreboard because I can't look at the chat while I'm doing that, and then I'll come back to it. Because if I don't do it now, I will forget, and somebody's going to call me out in 20 minutes. Got a GM and a coach that should draft better and sign better long season, but I feel pretty confident because it could have been more. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There are definitely worse situations. Best blown lead today, Falcons, Texans, or Titans. The Texans didn't technically lose, so I can't say them. But I got to say the Titans, man. The Falcons always choke. Always. That's not news. So I'm going to go with the Titans. I think that's hilarious. I'm laughing so hard about it. My boss became a grandpa. We got a Metamucil, a cane, adult diapers, Werther's original and prune juice. I was watching 3 games at once because I was so curious how all these new acquisitions look together. I was really disappointed in the Raiders, but I feel like they're easy fixes. I don't like to talk good about the Raiders, but if you're in here enough, Trevor, we got Nathan in here who is a Raiders fan, and we've got some mutual respect together. And so I've became a lot nicer to the Raiders fan base. Not the fan base, but the team and Nathan. Because I don't like a lot of their fans that are around here. But kickoff is up, and it's going to be a touchback, so Dallas will start at the 25. We got 5:05 left in the first quarter, and here comes Dak Prescott. But what up, puppet? Nice of you to show up. I can't remember what I was saying. He's like 42. That's actually really funny. But to Trevor's comment, yeah, I could have watched more games at work, like the early games, because we do have a sports book there, and I can just look at all of the games at once. But I was very into the Bengals game, like I was invested. So I'm going to go back later and watch a lot of stuff. They start off handing it off to Zeke, and he gets about 7, maybe 8 yards on his carry. Zeke's actually carrying the ball fairly well today, which, as most of you know, I'm a big Tony Pollard fan, and I don't really care for Zeke. But he's impressing me, especially against this Tampa Bay defense. Are the Jets already front runners for first draft pick next year? I know the Giants won today, and they shocked a lot of people. But I still think the Giants are going to end with the number 1 pick. And if it's not the Giants, it's going to be either the Houston or so 2nd and 3, and the flag comes flying in. It's going to be a false start. But I don't think it's going to be the Jets. I have high hopes for the Jets, not like playoff hopes, but high hopes compared to like winning 2 or 3 games. I hope it's not the Jags. Man, if the Jags get a first-round pick, like if they finish last again, they don't even deserve a first-round pick because it's like, what are you even doing with your first-round picks if you can't win any football games? So I think it's going to be the Giants that come in last this year. 2nd and 8 now takes away from that decent run by Zeke. Dak looks, throws, loads up in the middle. It's batted up and nearly picked off. I don't know how they didn't come down with that because my girls hate me. Shane is behind on grandkids area. I have a brother same age as Shane, and my brother has 3 grandkids. Disappointed in the Raiders is not a word that it should be used at all. I don't think I'm disappointed in them. It's you know how divisional games go. We see it all the time. Really, really good teams can play really, really bad, or it looks really messy, especially in week one. I just don't like. I love and hate divisional matchups in week one. Look at the Steelers, 3rd and 8. It looks like Dak was sacked. Dalton Schultz picks it up as if it were a fumble, but they're gonna just rule him down. The Steelers and Bengals were really messy. Trayvon Walker did look really good today. Is Peyton in here? What up, dude? I need AT&T to show out this year. Hopefully, we'll see. All right, so Dallas is going to punt. There's 4 minutes left in the first quarter. It's been more of a defensive game. Let's see which offense really gets sparked. I know Zeke's looked really good. Leonard Fournette's had a couple good runs. Tom Brady's short passing game is always effective because that is what he's good at. Also, Brian Dable earned a lot of respect from his players today, deciding to go for 2 and win the game and hype me up, and I don't like the Giants. I know, I don't like the Giants at all either, but I was just like, John Harbaugh is just like, real angry right now, thinking about all the times he went for 2 last year and it didn't work. So the punt is up, and it's going to be fielded, and he gets just past the 30 before he's pushed out of bounds. The season already sucks. Hey, just like I go, but and granted that was because Aaron Rodgers was AWOL all of the offseason last year, but I don't know, maybe his head's lighter because he cut all his hair off, but he'll be back. He's going to throw for like 10 touchdowns next week. I don't know who they play. Let me see. Got their schedules right here. They got the Bears next week, so you're getting a dub. My YouTube wouldn't pull up the channel. I finally found it. Well, it is nice to see you in here. I'm sure you're going to make somebody mad again this year, and it's going to be awesome. I intend to argue with a lot of people this season because I decided I'm not going to take back anything I ever say in football ever again, good or bad. We're in for a really exciting season, folks. Buckle up. Yeah, I have no regrets about anything that I say this year, because last year I just turned around and apologized for a lot of things that I said. Or took back my opinions. Like I'm gonna hold tight. And one of those things, it's just like no regrets this season. It's gonna be a wild year, and I'm living for it. I called it when Josh Allen said he was gonna throw for a touchdown, then rush for one, then throw another. I feel like I remember you saying that. F the Packers. Bears get a dub next week. I don't think the Bears are going to start this season 2-0. Bears might end up with the number 1 seed. I think this was a week 1 fluke win, just like the Steelers over the Bills last year. I don't know that the Bears are going to win very many games this year. Patrick looks scary not having to throw 60-yard bombs to hell anymore. I know. He's shuddering, man. He's very held back by the fact that he doesn't have Tyreek Hill anymore. Skip Bayless is wrong 95% of the time, and he's never sorry. No, I can't stand to listen to that guy. No, I'm not moved. I'm actually, like, my dad's in the basement, like, right underneath me currently. I'm in his second living room. This is where I've been living for the last couple of months, in this room. Well, we are making very good progress on the house, so very soon. I predicted the Steelers and Saints would be sleeper hits this season. I think the Steelers are going to be problems this season. I think the Lions will be a problem this season. 1st and 10. Brady's looking, throws over the middle, hits. I didn't get to see who that was. I think it's the number 3. Oh, it's Mike Evans. It's 13. Sorry. For another first down. Will you do college football? If either of us do college football, it will be Dad because it is not my forte. I will watch college football, but I probably won't do it on here. I know Dad will probably do the playoffs at least, but college basketball will be on around then too. First and 10, who is number 6? He dumps it down. Oh, Julio Jones. I forgot he was on that team. Is Julio Jones number 6? If TJ Watt's out for more than 6, forget it. That offense isn't that good. No, the offense, it is Julio Jones. Yeah, TJ Watt really helped the Steelers today. That dude is a monster. Yeah, if that offense gets better, 2nd and 2, they hand it off to Leonard Fournette. He gets the edge. And gets a massive gain down the left sideline before he's tackled. Yeah, he has a torn pec. I don't know how long he's going to be out because I feel like he was dealing with that before this game started. KJ Jefferson for Arkansas, someone I got a close eye on. I'll have to check that name out. Yeah, see, I got the Steelers finishing like 8-9, I believe, was my pick for them. My preseason prediction. And that was before I watched them play today, but definitely before TJ Watt got injured. How do you feel about Notre Dame? All I know about Notre Dame is they lost to Marshall. And a lot of people were talking about that. 1st and 10, Brady tries to hit Mike Evans around the 5-yard line, and he's double covered, and it is definitely incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 1:56 left of the first quarter. Alex is for the big guys, and Shane is all about the little guy. No, that's true. That is true. My dad loves college sports. See, I thought torn pecs was season ending, but they didn't act like his season was over, like when they were talking about him at the end of that game. 2nd and 10, hands it off to Leonard Fournette, and he's pushing, and he's going to get to about the 20-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down, or 3rd down. Oh, that hurt me, Dave. If it's partial, it could be a couple weeks, but a complete tear could be 6 to 8. Yeah, see, it didn't sound like it was season ending. All right, 3rd and 5 coming up from about the 20-yard line, maybe 21-yard line. Clock's rolling. Only a couple more plays left in this first quarter. Brady's alone in the backfield. Throws it, and he's targeting Julio Jones, and they can't connect. So 4th and 5, Brady's coming off the field. And here comes Ryan Suckup. Is this going to be a field goal game? All right, chat. Who's going to score the first touchdown? Tampa Bay or Dallas? Alex, how old are you? I am 26. I just turned 26 a couple months ago. I am 69. Sorry. You're right, Dave. All right, kick is up, and it is money. Tampa defense. Okay, I like that prediction. I mean, I don't like that prediction because I don't like these teams, but I feel like a defensive score right now will be good. I'll take the field goal game. Bucs kicker on my squad. Hey, let's go, Nathan. Let me update this score real quick. We can keep her rolling. Dallas with the first touchdown, Tony Pollard. See, okay, either Tampa defense or Tony Pollard. I like those two. Tony Pollard's a dog. Dallas, okay. I mean, Ryan Suckup's a great kicker, so I would have taken him if I hadn't got Money Mac, who missed 2 kicks today. Me and Alex look the same age, but she's double my age. Yeah, you're probably taller than me too. I get that a lot. I work at a casino, and so I have a bunch of older people telling me I'm not old enough to work there every day. I also, when I was 18 years old, worked at the elementary school that was right next to my high school. And actually I was 17 because I was still a senior in high school. And it was third, fourth, and fifth graders, and 90% of all of them, not even a specific grade, were bigger than I am now. Yeah, I wouldn't do bad. I mean, I'm not mad about McPherson missing these points, in terms of fantasy. Like, I'm doing okay. I felt pretty solid about having Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen. It auto drafted because I ran out of time. Well, he's a good kicker, so I mean, you didn't get a bad choice out of it. I just realized you started, and it's him coming. I'm speaking it into existence. I wish I would have realized I switched my kickers today. Alex, you're taller than your dad. Oh well, no, but uh, he's not much taller than me. And watch UCF lose on my birthday, sadly. Well, I'm sorry that happened on your birthday. So the kickoff was returned by Turpin. I'm pretty sure he was with Dallas last year. And there was a flag on the kick. There was a hold by the receiving team. And I think that's half the distance to the goal. That's heightism. See those bigots. Oh, yeah, for sure. Happy late birthday. Alex hit the gold mine with Allen. Him or Mahomes for MVP. I wanted Mahomes, but I panicked when I took Josh Allen, and I was not going to be mad if I had him, either one. I mean, obviously, Patrick Mahomes is my boy, but I don't hate Josh Allen, contrary to like how most Chiefs fans are. I have a lot of respect for him. I am the youth of this chat, and no one should take my power. That's comment of the day so far. Second and 9. Dak Prescott looks. He hits. I believe that's Dalton Schultz. It is for a short game. Third down coming up. I bought the shorts I'm wearing 20 years ago. You know what? I've got shoes that I was wearing in like the fifth grade that I can still wear. So, I mean, I get that. I graduated high school 8 years ago. So, that's a long time ago as well. Fifth grade. I'm just glad I got Chase and Lamb in like every draft. But had anyone seen Cam Akers or Kittle, I'd like my fantasy refund. You know what? You want to know what happened to me? Quick story time. Last year we did a fantasy team. Like it was like 10 or 12 people. I just invited people from that watched the channel, plus like Shelby and obviously me and my dad. And for my first pick, I wanted to take a running back. I didn't get like the first draft pick. I think I drafted like 6 or something like that. So I took Cam Akers, and literally 3 days or less, somewhere around there, is when he shredded his Achilles. And I was like, yeah, so I totally get it. And Kittle is he's only good when he's not hurting. And he's always hurt anymore. Let me know if there's anyone younger than me in the chat so I can destroy them. Okay. If you are 13 or under, you better keep your mouth shut. I applaud you for doing the draft while on the stream. My brain cannot process that. I definitely panicked picked, but I'm still happy with my team, and I'm still happy to be a part of your fantasy league. That was super fun. My dad has Schultz and Lenny today. Height is not discriminating. What's up, Mary Beth? Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm 8'4". I think you're 4'8", Dave. You're shorter than me. My dad is 9'3". Oh. K-Makers literally got me 0 points this week. I saw this thing, and it was like everyone wondering where K-Makers was. Look at this picture, and it was basically just of the Rams O-line failing. And I get it. He might not have a good season just because of that. I'm actually 69 inches tall. Nice. I'm 59 and a half inches tall. I think we're on the second quarter. I'm going to change that real quick. It's been on commercial for I feel like forever. Now they're doing an interview. I do not. Can't hear him, so it doesn't matter. Mike McCarthy. Nice. I missed you guys. All right, 3rd and 4. He throws, tries to hit CeeDee Lamb. It's going to be 4th and 4. Their punt team's coming on. Cowboys suck. How old is the elder leader of the chat? I have no idea. I don't know who's all watching, and I couldn't even guess ages from anybody. Yeah, Dad's about to cross that line, the big 5-0. We're going to have to throw an online party for him because he's going to hate it. Dallas punt is up. It's a pretty good punt. He returns it starting at the 30, and he makes it about 10 yards to the 40. I'm old enough to remember Jesus played wide receiver for Jerusalem High School. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Rodgers as a person, but he was right when he said McCarthy had no idea what he was doing. I mean, that was just like when Baker Mayfield said Freddie Kitchens had no idea what he was doing either. I feel about the same about those two guys, except for I don't know that Freddie Kitchens has more than 5 brain cells. All right, 1st and 10 from the 39, hands it off to Lenny Fournette. Gets to the 45-yard line. I just low-key want to know if there's anybody younger than 13 in here now. Sportscat's going to destroy them. This channel might have the record for the widest age range. 13 to 63. That's pretty cool. I love that. 2nd and 4 from the 45. He hands it off again to Leonard Fournette. He gets about 2 yards and is short of the 1st down. Nah, my metal detecting channel has a few 9-year-olds and a few over 80. That is a fact. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. Kitchens was way over his head. I'll never get over that tiny era of rain. I just remember one specific clip of Baker Mayfield sitting on the bench and Kitchens walking up and making some dumb noise at him, and he just goes, "That guy's an effing idiot," and I laughed so hard, and that really sums up that era of football for the Browns. 3rd and 1, hands it off to Julio Jones, gets the 1st down and about 3 or 4 more yards, crosses into Cowboys territory. Bucs are rolling. I'm 24, so I knew you were pretty close to my age. Alex, you might be on the podium for youngest in your own channel. I mean, it's just me and Dad, so probably. I would hope that I was younger than him, because that really wouldn't make any sense if I wasn't. He was saying, out of everyone in the chat. But you wouldn't be. He hands it off again on first down to Leonard Fournette for a gain about 3 or 4, second down. Julio showed some wheels on that one. That's what I was thinking of because I didn't realize who he. I'm not used to Julio, one in a Bucs jersey and two wearing a number 6 in a Bucs jersey. So I was trying to figure out who that was. I was thinking more of like a Scotty Miller guy with the speed. I'm my own grandpa. What is happening? Second and 7. Brady looks, throws, hits Julio again for the first down, nearing the 30-yard line. I remember when football was about the game, not the money. I mean, football is about the game to me and not the money. But I even remember that. Who wrote that song? Probably somebody in Alabama. I'm my own grandpa. All right, first and 10 from the 32. Hand it off to Leonard Fournette, and he's immediately swallowed up for a loss of 1. Nice play for the Dallas defense right there. Because they're going to keep running the ball down their throat if they keep letting them. So they need to get stops or Brady's going to hand it off all night long. Your grandcat is downstairs. It's my cat's birthday today. He's 3 years old. Second and 11, Brady throws the dump down pass to Leonard Fournette, and he scurries for, I don't know where they're going to mark him down. It's going to be short, but get my cat out of your butt then. He doesn't belong there, weirdo. I don't know how many yards he's got, but he didn't get the first down along the left side. Lemmy Winks. You could just call him Kitty. Everybody put in the chat how many pets you have. Okay. Howdy. Third and 2. Toss to Leonard Fournette on the left side. He gets the edge and gets about 10 yards. Taken down by Vander Esch. That's because of the ghost. Well, how many pets do you have, Sports Cat? Aw, Tim, I love Allie. He's a good boy. I have 9 pets, then there are 9 cats. I know my family's crazy. I wish I had 9 cats. All right, 9.5 minutes left. It's first and 10 from like the 14-yard line. And they're going to keep running the ball. This time, number 29. I don't know who that is. Is it Giovanni Bernard? No. Something white. I know that Ronald Jones is with the Chiefs, so I did no idea who that is. 19. Does kids count as a pet? Yes. Because my pets count as kids. Yeah, Leonard Fournette he is most of the offense right now. Brady evades the pressure and then finally gets Chris Godwin in the middle. They cross the 10-yard line to about the 9 or 8. If you keep it on a leash, that's acceptable to put a child on a leash. As long as it's a backpack leash and not a dog leash around their neck. That might have been holding on the offensive lineman holding Micah Parsons right there. Rashad White. I think you're right. That sounds correct. I think Coyote ate him, though. 3rd and 5 inside the 10-yard line. They still can get a first down here. There's 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Brady's looking. Pressure's coming, and they swallow him up. Micah Parsons gets his ankle. Somebody else bounces on top of him. There's the first hit tonight. There's the first big hit tonight. And it's going to be 4th down. And Brady didn't like how that felt. Peyton said that one more pet, Hazley. Oof. Micah Parsons like swooped up and got his ankle, dude. Sack number 1. That is getting to John Wayne Casey numbers. Bucs don't get called for holding. Come on now. They're protecting Brady. It still didn't work, though. He looks bad. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, I don't have the volume very loud, but everyone's saying that he needs like some soup or a cough drop or something. I can't believe your baby's already going to be 4 months old. Where did Puppet go? He said hey-oh, and I haven't seen him since. I have 12 houseplants. That counts as pets. I think so, anyway. I have one plant that we've had for like 2 or 3 years now, and it's not dead yet. So I'm doing good. Yeah, get him in here. Page him. I have not, because when you guys were over, I was at work, Peyton. I'll tweet you the jungle. My dad got me a big avocado tree. It's an avocado. Thanks. So Keenan Allen possibly can go week 2. I know he hurt his hamstring. And that's all I see on that. All right, let me. All right, the video is, or the stream is up to 15 likes, 15 more, so we can pass up that stream. So tell everybody you know to come like this video. The video of Tom talking about his absence from the team when he said, I'm 45, man, there's a lot going on. I thought he looked like, that's what I said. I was like, listen, I am definitely 110% the person to make fun of Tom Brady every single day of the year until he is no longer in the NFL, and maybe still some afterwards. But he looked bad. I like showed people that video and they're like, yeah, well, you just hate him. And I'm like, look at him and tell me he doesn't look bad. All right, so it's going to be a 36-yard field goal attempt for Ryan Suckup. This team, nobody can put it in the end zone yet. But, yeah, that was a rough video. And, like, I don't know, maybe he's not that bad. And this time he misses, so no score change. 7:31 left in the second. He was a little far to the left. He doesn't look nearly as bad today as he did in that video, though. I did feel like that's what sucked, is I genuinely kind of felt bad for him. Especially when he said that. I was like, man, you make it hard to hate you sometimes. I feel like I missed a comment that I wanted to see. Where's your puppy? So the house like that we're actually moving into, the dogs have been living there, and it's only like 5 or 6 blocks down the road from where I'm at currently. So it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys now. But they've got like a whole big fenced-in yard, and I just go over there every day and take care of them. And so it's from the 34, but that's where both of they are right now. Dak rolls right, hits CeeDee Lamb for a first down, and maybe there's a spark of life for the Cowboys offense. We're gonna see, but there's a flag on the play, so maybe maybe not. Don't think I said that. Maybe little Kyler rethinks how he wants to act. I hope so. I hope this was a reality check for him, honestly. Came by to say, hey, what's up? My little sister is in the house. So that's going to be pass interference on CeeDee Lamb against Antoine Winfield. Okay, he kind of just pushes him down. That's a fair call. That is a fair call. He kind of just almost like stiff arms his face. Dude, Albert Pujols is going off this year. I saw that he just broke like A-Rod's record, so now he is the sole owner of fourth place all time. I was gonna say, I don't know, I just lost it. So 2nd and 15 for the Cowboys from the 21. He throws it a quick short pass to Houston, and he gets like 3 yards. So it's 3rd and long coming up. Giselle was talking about her divorce because he went back to football. He took time off to spend it with her and the kids. I feel bad for his real life, but football, no way. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying to you about his life, not about football. I don't care about that. He's accomplished everything he needs to. I don't care if he ever accomplishes anything else in football. Brady confirmed that it was true. Oh, man, you're going to have to send me a video of that because I have yet to see anything. Dak Prescott on 3rd and 10, rolls, evades pressure, and he's picked off, and it's coming back. He's still in bounds. Well, he's not going to go out of bounds. He refuses. He's dancing around on the edge of the sideline. And there's Dak Prescott's first interception of the year. It came before a touchdown, so ha. I still think Dak is good, but it's the Cowboys, so. Yeah, he stepped up in the pocket, rolled right a little bit, evaded the pressure, but threw that into like triple coverage. Matt Stafford playing for the Cowboys now. I mean, yeah. Everyone was watching the Rams Bills game kind of shocked about his interceptions, but I was like, he was tied with Trevor Lawrence last year for the most interceptions thrown. The quarterback with the most interceptions thrown and the quarterback who was sacked the most times out of any team last year were the two guys in the Super Bowl. It didn't make any sense to me. All right, 1st and 10 for Tampa at their own 24. He hands it off to Julio Jones for a 1st down, so there's 10 yards. Looks like Tampa Bay is going to be the first ones in the end zone unless something stupid happens. 6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, Burrow looked like crap today. Well, he looked better in the 2nd half, but the 1st half was disastrous. Or working through things amid divorce rumors. Over under Dak runs with seconds left in the game. I made a comment about that to somebody earlier. He hands it off to Leonard Fournette and he makes it down to the 5. It was during I think the Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game. I was watching it with someone at work and I was like, are they going to just try to QB sneak it with 20 seconds left of the game, or are they actually going to give the ball to the ref and try to spike it, And I just thought of Nathan. I was just thinking of Nathan's reaction last year. See, that's what I thought. I thought he was still dealing with an injury. I wasn't sure, though. From the 5-yard line, it's 2nd and 4. Hands off to Leonard Fournette, and he gets maybe a yard and a half, and he's pummeled. So if you're on mobile, Trevor, I don't think you can tag people. You can type @ in their name, but it won't tag them. If you're on a computer, you can type the @ and it'll come down a drop down of names, and you can just click on it. So if he's hurt, why is he playing? I don't know. Well, they might have updated. You might be able to tag people on mobile. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it in a while. 3rd and 3. Brady gets pummeled back behind around the 12 or 13-yard line. That's sack number 2. Or maybe it's 3. I've lost track. There's 4 minutes left and the clock is rolling. It's 4th down. We're going to see another kicker. No mobile tag. Okay, I didn't think so. So we're going to see Ryan suck up again. Yeah, it's the computer. You can tag anybody. It was Micah Parsons again. Micah Parsons, yes. Trayvon Diggs, I still don't think Trayvon Diggs is that good. All right, Ryan suck up coming for the field goal. Kick is up. And it is good. It is now 9-3 Tampa Bay lead. Only points scored are field goals. There's like 5.5 minutes left in the half. We're cutting to commercial. 30-33 final score all field goals. It's going to be a long game. It's only the first half. This first half actually feels like it's went by pretty fast, but I think it's because the Bucs are just running the ball over and over again. His career's about to end today if these sacks go in. That's a fact. I wasn't making any excuses about him being hurt. I was just saying, like, I heard he was hurt, but I never heard, like, updates on it. Matt Stafford, his shoulder, elbow. Micah Parsons is a dog. Like, everyone talking about Trayvon Diggs, but Trayvon Diggs is burnt toast compared to Micah Parsons. You said a minimum of 5 sacks. You did say that. We're at 2 or 3. I'm actually going to look it up. I'm not sure. CBS. Yeah, running line, definitely. That's what I was going to say. This game gone by so quick because they're just pounding the rock. Bucs and Cowboys. Box scores. Tom Brady. Okay, it's only been 2. I mean, as of right now, no, he's not burnt toast compared to Jalen Ramsey. Oh, okay, yeah. Tom likes turf. I don't like turf. Turf hurts. But yeah, but the Bucs Stadium, like their turf grass, whatever it is, like we got to go down there last summer and we went down on the field and stuff, and like that field's really nice actually. We'll see how Matt Stafford bounces back and looks. I mean, the Bills might be their toughest opponent other than divisional opponents. So, you know, the Rams might turn around next week and look like the best team in the league. So we'll see. Like we said, week 1 shenanigans are just shenanigans. The Bills might not be that good. The Rams might just be really bad. That's not true. The Bills are good, but I'm just saying, like, they could turn around next week and look horrible, and then the Rams could turn around next week and look as good as the Bills did. Kickoff is up, and it's fielded at about the 5 or 6. He cuts back and makes it to about the 23 or 4. For interceptions, but isn't actually good in coverage. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Is it just me, or does Dak Prescott just not look very good? He doesn't look very accurate today. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he is always blowing coverages. He does get interceptions, so you can't argue with that. But that's not his only position. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 24, and the flag comes up. It's going to be a false start on the offense. I only saw a defensive guy come across the line, so I couldn't see where it was at. Marry both. He likes both. You know, I thought this game was going to be a little bit more exciting. Maybe the halftime adjustments that are made. So Tony Pollard carries for the first down carry, and it's going to be 2nd down. He only gets a couple. Hopefully by round 5, someone gets open for Rodgers to throw to. Do you use StreamYard? Yes. Right now, yes. 2nd and 9. Dak Prescott takes off. He keeps it. He gets the first down, and he dives forward just short of the 40-yard line for a first down. All right, there's 17 likes on the video. If you have not done so, please gently caress the like button to make the total go up. Are you happy with Cincinnati? With the Cincy or as bad as the L? I'm still laughing about that, man. 1st and 10. He targets, I don't even know his first name, but Brown. And it's incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. No, I'm still just laughing about the Cincinnati game. It's just like neither team wanted to win that game for one, but I don't know. All of the bandwagon Bengals fans and then the actual Bengals fans that have just ripped me a new one all offseason long for being a Chiefs fan, they were miserable today, and that made me happy. I love the Bengals. That made me so happy. 2nd and 10. They got Pollard in motion. Dak looks, throws to the middle, and does not connect with CeeDee Lamb. He threw it in like triple coverage, but it still got to him. He just didn't catch it. Dak looks uncomfortable. I can't blame him. He has a left tackle blocking on his blind side. That has never played left tackle. That's true. I knew your answer since you're a big Tom Brady fan. You right. I know Pittsburgh won. It was the Colts-Texans that time. That was almost as funny. Actually, it was more hilarious. The Colts tying with the Texans was the funniest part of my day. Nobody in the AFC South won today. That's hilarious. 3rd and 10 from the 37. Dak is looking. He gets hit as he throws, and he's nearly picked off. Shane, you still got that Burrow card? He does have that Burrow card. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he's got it in his cabinet behind his setup. And it looks really good with his collection. I know that he loves it. I said yes. I do use StreamYard for now. I don't know. We might be switching in the future, but right now it's the easiest for us to use. All right, we're going to commercial break. This game is just weird, man. Guy from work thinks Colts Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I think that the Eagles and Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. The Colts have to be able to beat Houston to go to the Super Bowl. All field goals so far. I think I want to buy the Dak Prescott bed. I feel like it's probably comfy. It's just expensive. I thought the Colts would be pretty good this year, but if they play like they did today, yikes. I got a lot of faith in Matt Ryan, and Jonathan Taylor is a stud. And the defense is supposed to be really, really good, and I've got faith in that too. I think the Colts, it's their division to lose. I think Tennessee's going to win the division just because, I went through every game. I've got it sitting right here next to me, actually. All 32 team schedules wrote down, and I went through every game, and, without, counting it all up until I was finished, I had Tennessee winning that division, not by much, just one game. But this division is just not good this year. This is the new dumpster fire division, and until they prove otherwise, and their week 1 showing doesn't help their case at all. I'm interested to see how the college. I think it's funny was it just college football or was it all of the sports realignment? Because I knew that football did, but I thought it was interesting the teams coming to the Big Ten. Was it UCLA? And there was another like Western team that I was like, they're not gonna make it in this. Like, they're good teams that aren't gonna make it in this conference. I did see those, yeah, to the SEC. Now that they're trying to go to so now the Dallas punts it and he calls for a fair catch. Well, actually, he just lets it bounce and it's going to be around the 10-yard line. I lost my train of thought. Here's a bribe to get you to change your mind about the Packers not making the Super Bowl. I have to watch the Packers play week 2 before I can make any predictions on how far they go this season. But it's a hefty consideration, and thank you for the super chat. But, now I know what it is. The 12th playoff team format is going to be like one Big Ten team and maybe 2. But one Big Ten, I'm going to say 1, and then like 9 SEC teams and like one Big 12 team in the playoffs. Like, it's going to be just like conference play for the SEC 2 times a year to have that many teams in the playoffs. I don't know what I'm talking about nearly as much about college sports, but I just feel like in college football, most of those 12 teams are going to be SEC teams. Texas almost beat Alabama the other day. I think they should have. Tom Brady hits Chris Godwin on the right side for a gain about 5, and he rolls out of bounds. Look, Trevor, I don't like the Browns. I'm not like quiet about that, but they've got Watson out till week 11, and before I saw them play today, I've seen Brissett have good games and I've seen him have bad games. 2nd and 5, Brady goes left. He just dumps it down and it looks like Leonard Fournette, and he gets no gain. But this is almost the equivalent to a rebuild year up for them in my mind. And that's where I'm coming from. Like, will they be good at week 11 when Watson comes back? I think Watson's going to need some time. Like, I think the Browns, when they did his contract, knew exactly what they were doing, giving him no money for this season, because it's going to take him any time he gets to play this season to get back into the groove of things, to being, back to his standard of play. So next year is going to be a different story. But this year, I don't have high hopes for them. 1st and 10. And Brady launches it downfield and hits Julio Jones in stride. He catches it. He doesn't make many yards after the catch. But that had to have been at least 40 yards. I looked up right at the right time. Personally, I can't root for Deshaun Watson, but I have to ride with you. See, like, I just think, look, I get it, and everyone can feel how they want to feel about the Watson situation, and I'm not going to get into it about this on the channel. I said that from the beginning of that situation when it started. Man, that was a nice play by Brady. I'll give it to him. And Julio got up, so well done. They might get a touchdown out of this. But I think there is promise in the future of the Browns. But giving them 6 wins this year was generous, because look how the Steelers played against Cincinnati. That division is tough, and they're going through a lot of more than growing pains. They're just going through a lot of pains right now. All right, 2nd and 10. Brady looks, and he tries to get it to his tight end, Cameron Brate. It's incomplete. And Brady's shaking his head and throwing his hands up. I think he wanted a flag. I don't know. But Kareem Hunt looked like a stud today, which I already knew that. I wish they would have given him a second chance with the Chiefs when he asked for a trade or whatever. But his trade value is going up, so if Ronald Jones or someone doesn't pan out, we might still get a chance to bring him back, and I'll be more than happy with that. Okay, so I missed a lot of stuff because I was focused on the Browns, so if I missed your comment, I am very sorry. 3rd and 10, Brady drops way back, gives some space, and then he throws it up high in the direction of Trayvon Diggs. I don't think Trayvon Diggs made the play, but he's acting like he did. I think Brady threw it way too high for whoever number 16 is, and he just couldn't come down to it. So it looks like the field goal unit's probably going to come back out again. Oh, I'm 100% iffy on Zach Taylor as a head coach. I think he's like got doo-doo brains or something, but he has gotten better. All right, it looks like someone's calling a timeout. Probably Dallas. Yep, Dallas using their first timeout. 19 seconds left of the half. They're trying to ice the kicker. That was my bias talking. Hey, you know what? I give you mad respect for that because there's some people still out here telling me that the Browns are going to win 15 games this year when I don't think more than 2 teams will get to 15 wins this year. And if I had to pick 2 teams, it's not going to be the Browns first. So, biased, but I respect that. You know, I think 8 wins is achievable if they play like they did today because Carolina is a better football team than they were last year. Yes, Dave, I've heard people tell me 15 wins for the Browns. Also, good night, Mary. Thanks for coming and hanging with me. I am going to kick his butt. I always do. It's going to be a 47-yard field goal attempt for Ryan Suckup. I need Zeke to actually do something. He started off good. I don't know what happened. It's not like they're really playing from behind. They're only behind by field goals. So, like, if you're only scoring field goals, you know, I think only one team has the potential to go 15-2. Actually, 2 teams. Not the Pack and the Chiefs. Brady does look distraught, so maybe this whole thing is weighing on him. What's the score now? 12? 12-3? Yeah, 12-3 is right. It was the only 2 teams. Buffalo's not winning 15 games. I said that the only I have the chance to. I'm not saying anybody's gonna win 15 games. I did say that in my predictions video, but I'm more comfortable with 14. Does Robbie Emerson still hate Baker? I really want to know how he feels right now. Didn't Carolina just pick up a new receiver? Because I was like, oh, that's a really good pickup, but I cannot remember if that was actually true. I'm losing my train of thought, so everyone explain themselves, all their comments, and then I'll respond to that because I don't remember. The Browns will be back in like playoff conversation probably next year, as long as they don't do anything too stupid or drastic in this offseason, which at this point I don't know what they're going to do. Every time I think they're not going to do anything, you know, they do something that I'm just like, why? Chenault. Yeah, I think that's a great signing for Carolina, especially if Robbie Anderson still hates him. Yeah, the Bills have a really hard schedule. That division got better as a whole. I think New England might have taken one step down, and I think Miami's going to be bad, but they're supposed to be like top dogs in the division. So, like, according to all of the media guys out there, this division got better. I still think the Bills are between 12 and 14 this year. I think the Chiefs are around 14. If we have a really good run, 15, but I'm saying they're probably going to finish around 14-3 unless either something really bad happens or really good happens. The Packers are going to win as much as the Chiefs or maybe one less. Like, I don't think they're going undefeated. Wait. They lost today. Okay, I see what you did there. All right, there's 14 seconds left of the half, and they're kicking off. And it looks like he's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's at the 10, the 15. He didn't make it to the 15. 2 on the IR with a busted arm, week 8. Never happened. Okay. Man, I'm still thinking about some of the passes Tua threw today. That is 100% the most accurate quarterback in the league. I can't believe Tyreek Hill ever even tried to play for Patrick Mahomes when there's a guy like Tua out there now. You're right. Packers did not lose horribly to the Vikings today. And they're just going to kneel it out. That means we've made it. We've made it to halftime. I feel like the last 3 minutes of that game took forever. But they were throwing the ball, both teams, instead of running it, so that checks out. Let's get our... And I think, yeah, so Tampa Bay will receive after the half. What do you guys think about Tampa Bay and Dallas right now? Honest opinions, and go. I'm right there with you. I think the Chargers are the highest competition. I think once again, no offense to Nathan, because I think the Raiders are a good team this year, but I think they're just this far behind the Chargers, and I think it's because I think they've got the edge of having the same head coach for the last 2 years, and the Raiders have their coach for one, and they didn't really add that many new pieces for the offense. It's just they tried to make their defense better, and so I think the Chargers got better. We'll see. We got a barn burner. What a game. Yeah, this is. You know what? We sat through some pretty horrible primetime games together last year, and I can honestly say this one's not as bad. I think the Broncos finished last also. I know last year I said that the Broncos were a quarterback away from being, legitimate contenders, and that was true. They were a quarterback away. They didn't have a healthy quarterback, I think, one whole game. And then this year, they got their quarterback, but they lost all their wide receivers, and the rest of the division got better. So that just puts them in the bottom, and that's not their fault. Buckies are taking a big L today with no help of Brady. I think we're all taking a big L today just watching this. What's wrong with us? We're slaves to this sport. No, we watched that Dallas-Washington game where they won by 60 points. And, we sat through the whole thing. We just sat through the whole thing, and nothing good ever happened. They had their 15th strings in, and they were still throwing touchdowns. And I sat here, and you guys sat here with me. So this game's not that bad. We've been through so much worse together. And we're just getting started. So I saw some of the lists of the Sunday and Monday night games. We've got worse ones to come. This isn't the worst one. And I think the second half's going to be more exciting than this one. I think there'll be at least one touchdown in this game. Now, if there was an over-under for touchdowns thrown, I would have definitely taken the under because I bet the under was probably 4. I think Zach Wilson is hitting up Giselle on Instagram. I heard he likes the mothers. Dude, that's probably where Zach Wilson's at right now. That dude's a dog. Right beside my bed, and I'll show everybody this eventually when I get into my new house. I got my nightstand, and a lot of that stuff's gonna go into the office, but it's by the only room that's finished in that house is the bedroom. So I've got a giant Funko of Patrick Mahomes, and I've got my little one of Luka. But on the other side of Patrick Mahomes, I got Zach Wilson because that dude is a dog. I have so much respect for that man. He's probably with Giselle right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're talking about dudes banging other people's wives and moms. And you go straight to that. They could be. Wait, let's go back to the serious comments. Yeah, but they could be good off of talent alone. Different team from usual. That's true. Broncos wide receiver core is too young for these big time games. But interesting what they decided to do with Judy. if you don't gel with Russ. I am very, very curious about that. But you know what? We'll be here tomorrow night because we're going to get to see it out. Russ, Broncos country. They're going to ride. We got Geno Smith country, and they're going to Geno Smith. And, we're going to sit through that one. That one might be better than this one. I think it will. So we'll get a real good look, and we'll have actual thoughts on both of those teams because I've got question marks by Seattle, and I still got just a few question marks about that wide receiver core for Denver. So we'll find out tomorrow. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you, my dude. How you feeling after Thursday night football? I'm sure you've got some thoughts. Oh, there it is. So pissed about how the Rams played. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to ask. It'll be interesting. Most interesting division in the league. Yeah, I think right now, for opposite reasons, the two most interesting divisions in the league are the AFC West because of how they're like all super teams, man. And then you've got the AFC South who have taken the crown away from the NFC East of worst division in the league. So I'm excited to watch that fold out because if Tennessee and Indianapolis keep playing the way they're playing, Jacksonville and Houston might take that division away from both of them. So we'll find out. Also, the AFC North, the entire AFC is very interesting. The NFC is interesting because, like, a lot of the talent left and went to the AFC. So, like, teams like the Lions are going to come up and make some noise. Maybe not playoffs, but make some noise. But this whole AFC is insane this year. I can't wait to spend every week with you guys again. Like, I missed YouTube so much. I missed you guys so much. I missed football so much. Like, today is the best day I've had in a long time because I got to watch football all day. Also hyped up for Thursday night, and then after the half was over, it was like we didn't show up. I mean, I don't know what happened. I know that you got a lot of new receivers, and that's going to take some time, to get Matt Stafford up to par, like the relationships, get them good because Allen Robinson's good. I know you lost Robert Woods, OBJ, but you guys are trying to fill those pieces in, and you have no offensive line really working together with Whitworth retiring. That just shows how good that guy was and how stupid Cincinnati was for ever letting him go. But you guys need to figure out your offensive line so you can get a run game. And as long as Matt Stafford starts healing up, you guys will still be good. I don't think you'll be bad, but there's a lot of changes that they're going to have to – it's going to be an adjustment period. I could see OBJ re-signing. I don't know how close he is to being able to play. I mean, he tore his ACL in the Super Bowl, so I don't know. I mean, Von Miller is speaking for OBJ, so I feel like OBJ is going to sign with the Bills. Like, I just feel that way. My power is out right now. Is it storming where you're at, Jonathan? Weeks 3 to 4 is when the season really starts. You could say that about week 2 also, because you've seen how your team plays, good or bad, and you're ready to make adjustments. And so, do I have a lot of lag? Let me make sure there's no Wi-Fi on my phone. Okay, well, hopefully that will make it better. But weeks 3 to 4, you're right. I mean, that's like the crunch time part. Can OBJ even play right now? I don't think so. I mean, he tore his ACL in February. It takes 6 months at least to heal. And I haven't seen any clips of him in rehab or anything like that, so I don't think so. Not that he's not working, because I'm sure he is. He wants to play football, but I don't think he's ready. I'm sure maybe by mid-season, before a trade deadline or something. don't think it takes 19. Well, yeah. Well, Bakhtiari is like the weight of 2 OBJs. Okay, cool. I'm glad it's not lagging for everybody. Hopefully, it's better for you, Jonathan. OBJ is looking around week 10. I think that's fair. Buffalo don't really need OBJ. I agree, but I feel like OBJ wants to get another ring, essentially. I don't think Buffalo's going to the Super Bowl. That's everybody in the world's prediction other than the Bengals. So, maybe they will. Also, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. We're at 18 likes now, and we're trying to surpass 27. That is the goal. We still have another whole half of football, so you got plenty of time to come like the video, and so we can hit our goal. But just thought I'd throw that out there. I see sometimes some saturation when the TV gets really, really bright. Yeah, it's because this screen is kind of bright, which I can turn this screen down. And then the TV is, you can see behind me. The TV is so bright. Is this worse or better? Because if it's worse, then I'll just turn it back up. Don't worry about it. It's just a reflection of the TV. Yeah. This is not my ideal setup, but this is much better than when I streamed the other day, because I was like, my laptop was sitting on this coffee table, which was probably about this much lower, so I was like sitting on the edge of the couch, like leaned over, and my back was like just killing me. But I brought from the other house like a half bookshelf thing that sits about this much higher, and so I could scoot it up to the couch, and so I'm a lot more comfortable today than I was the other day. I'm actually going to turn this brightness up just a tad bit because I feel like it's very dark. But 2 torn ACLs in 2 years. That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he won't come back. I mean, he can retire on top. He just got his ring. I don't think I would be upset about him retiring because of that fact, because take care of your body, Gabe Davis going to have a lot of TDs. I don't even want to talk about Gabe Davis, dude. I hate that guy. I don't hate that guy, but, he got 4 touchdowns in the divisional round on the Chiefs last year. Granted, the Chiefs won that game. You know how miserable I was that second half. That was the greatest game of football I've ever watched. Even if the Bills would have won, I still would have said that. But it still hurt Gabe Davis getting 4 touchdowns on the Chiefs. 2 highest scoring teams from 2021 has combined for 5 field goals tonight. Like, seriously, like, the name Gabe Davis, like, gives me PTSD. Like, mm-mm. All right, so it looks like we are getting ready to kick off, and I believe the Bucs are receiving. I think I said that earlier, and yeah, they're receiving. The Cowboys are lining up to kick off right now. Let's get this fixed. And it's going to be a touchback. Tom Brady's going to start at the 25. Oops. Get that back up here. Okay, so Chris Godwin definitely did get hurt. He's not coming back, I don't think. I think that's what they just said, that he's not returning. $4.99 super sticker. Well, thank you. Yeah, goof. They're gonna start the quarter off with a run by Leonard Fournette. Back the stream went down for me. Welcome back, Jonathan. We just kicked off. So we're doing the thing. That was a good run by Leonard Fournette. 9-10 yards. It looks like he got the first down. Looks like they're lined up to run the ball again. 72-28% great pull. You weren't even here for the beginning. I told you I was riding with Tampa Bay today. They did run the ball again. He didn't get very far, maybe a yard and a half, 2 yards. Oh, man, that 2020 Browns-Ravens Monday night game, I will admit that one is up there for me as well. I just like good football games. I don't care who they are. You know, like, if it is a good game, I'm happy. And, yeah, it's not as good as the Chiefs-Bills game for me, but it's definitely top 5 all time. 2nd and 8, he threw it to that White, Rashad White, I believe. That's what you guys said earlier. He didn't get very many yards on that, maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and long coming up. But what's up, Robert? Nice of you to show up in the second half. Your team's playing. Love you, though. Yeah, I did see all the memes about Leonard Fournette back around training camp time, and he was even like kind of joining in on it. All right, 3rd and 8, and the flag comes out. Looks like it's probably going to be some movement on the offensive line. I've been watching on the big screen. Fair enough. Did they say what he hurt? Did he roll his ankle? Because that's kind of what it looked like, Crafty. I know he has a knee injury, and I was really nervous about that. But the video, the clip it showed of him making that catch kind of looked like he hurt his ankle as well. Falcons doing Falcons things. Yeah, Falcons, Titans, both. I don't think Godwin should play it in week 1, but hamstring. Okay, I knew it was something, but I didn't think it was the knee. 3rd and 13, Brady stands in. He's got time. He loads up deep, and I don't know who that is, number 16, but it's broken up. He throws into double coverage. Brady doesn't really look like himself a whole lot today. I mean, he did have that deep ball to Julio that looked really good. But we've been saying that for, 2 weeks now, that Brady doesn't seem right now. Only shows up when TV is winning. Well, Tom Brady, unless you met Tampa Bay, but Tom Brady's not winning right now. Tampa Bay is winning, but Tom Brady, he's not having a good day. What's up, Eddie? Fourth and 13. The punt is up. To be fair, I don't think I've seen the Bucs punt that many times, and it's going to land. It's just going to cross the 30-yard line in Dallas territory. How's it going, Eddie? How you feeling? Did it hit the scoreboard? I really feel like that stadium sucks because of that. I've seen so many balls hit that from the kickers. I was going to say I haven't seen Tyler Johnson, and they definitely could use him because he's someone comfortable with Brady and the system they had going. Okay, they're second. I was going to say I didn't think they'd punted much. They might be kicking again. They're going to reset and reset the clock, and the down as if it never happened. Okay, yeah, since it hit the scoreboard, Dallas Stadium sucks. Is 16 Jalen Darden? I forgot about him. I think you're right. It's week 1. Hopefully by week 3 or 4, I'm going to have most of the guys on all 32 teams down. But tomorrow night's going to be fun because, one, I don't know most other than like some of the key players on Seattle I know, and a lot of Denver looks different this year. So, all right, so they're going to re-kick. I knew that OJ Howard went to the Texans. I'm really surprised the Bengals did not sign him. Like they brought him in and let him leave. Okay, this time it's fielded at the 25. He cuts back. He makes it to the 30. Now there's a flag. Yeah, Trevor, that jumbotron is like really low compared to every other stadium. Tyler Johnson, I didn't know though. What? Punter got creamed. Yeah, he got hit hard. He took a helmet right to the like rib cage. Actually, his arm was saved his rib cage. It's the Cowboys. What do you expect, Trevor? Forcible contact to the plant leg is always going to be 15. If he blows him up. So, does Tampa Bay keep the ball in this situation? It happened last year in the playoffs, I think. Oh, Rob. Oh, Darden wears 1. I don't know, man. We're gonna get through this season together. We're gonna learn all the names together. I feel bad for Seattle fans, but Seattle's got a low key kind of good defense, and Geno Smith is not great by any means, but he didn't play super horrible last year, filling in for Russ. I'm talking about Geno Smith. So 5 yards, and they're gonna replay the down. Okay, I see what you mean now. This is going to be a long quarter. We're not even going to get past the punt. He doesn't even want to punt again. He's like, do I have to? Just boot it out the back of the end zone and get off the field, man. Rashad Perryman. I also forgot he existed. Thank you. All right, 4th and 8. 12-19 left in the third. Here's the third punt. I'm going to lap it. It's the scoreboard again. Kick is up. Lost track of the ball. It's a pretty good punt, but it's going to go into the end zone. I think he lost track of the ball, but it bounced around the 2 or 3 yard line. Man, I feel bad for that guy. He took a shot. How many times are we going to re-kick? That's the last time Dallas's ball at the 20-yard line. Kick until we get it right. This is like practice for him. He just keeps kicking, and it never stops. He never stops kicking. That's all he does. Dallas at the 20 after commercial break. It's hydration time. Everybody drink your water. The owner's bonkers. That dude needs to sell his team. He can get enough money to live the rest of his life. So just sell the team, get on with it. You've had him long enough. Yeah, because America's team, you wanted to impress in every way, and they haven't done that in a long time. But dude's just got a lot of money. Like that's what I'm saying. Like just sell the team, man. I think their fans probably would be happy if they did. I mean, I don't care either way. I can let them be Cowboys, but true. I'm closing this poll now. At this rate, nothing seems like it's going to change. So I have to do it via computer. I like water. It's in natural environment, frozen and surrounded by scotch. You know what? Cheers to that, my guy. End poll. Somehow, more people have voted for the Cowboys since Rob got here, and I don't know who made that decision. Because it was at 78% when Rob got here, and now it's at 72%. But okay. It might have said 73, but it was like 78 earlier. All right. 1st and 10 from the 20. They hand it off to Zeke. I could only see the offensive line on top of him. And he gets at least 5 yards right there, and it's going to be 2nd and shortish. That's true. Cowboys are doomed for a long time. Well, they're doomed at least until Dak Prescott's current contract runs out. Because I think Zeke's is just as long, isn't it? They got rid of Amari Cooper, though, so proud of them for that, dropping one of the contracts. 2nd and 4, Zeke, Zeke gets a lane and gets to the 1st down. All right, we need some more water. Hydration time, everybody drink your water. Yeah, I was going to say, the whole Mike Brown thing kind of worked out. It went to someone with a, who wants to make changes, move them forward. Collinsworth threw 20 years worth of tobacco an hour before the game. As far as I know, yes. 1st and 10, he drops it down to Tony Pollard. He gets about 3, 4, 5 yards. I don't know. I've got bad depth perception. It looks a lot less than what it actually is to me. But everyone says he sounds horrible. Who sounds worse? Me or Chris Collinsworth? Tell me. Be honest. Because I'll believe whatever you say. I can't hear him. Dallas could probably trade Zeke after this year, but I don't think they want to get rid of him. Look at that guy. Is that Todd Bowles' dad? Was that Bruce Arians? He got a lot of sun, if that was him. Hey, I like Anthony Schwartz, the rookie from last year that you guys have. I think you still have him. 1st and 10, another handoff to Zeke. It cuts inside and gets a couple. It's almost unbearable to listen to right now. Okay. That makes me feel better. Arians. But who did they show? They had like a red, maybe like Hawaiian shirt up in the stands. Who was that? Because I missed it. If Pollard doesn't do something soon, I swear to God. They don't give the important carries to Pollard. Because he's RB2.
Yeah, he's got like -0.2 points right now.
2nd and 10 from the 33. They got Pollard in motion. Prescott dumps it down to him. He gets cut and then body slammed for a gain of like 4. Arians was sitting in the booth with a Hawaiian shirt. Oh my gosh, it was Arians. Okay. They said something about Todd Bowles, and I thought they said it was his dad. And I was like, I'm so confused. I don't know what I actually said about Bruce, but yeah, I probably did just say that.
He said he looks like he got a lot of sun.
He lives in Tampa, dude. He probably did get a lot of sun. I don't know, man. 3rd and 6, Dak's looking. He evades the pressure of the first one, and then he gets thrown backwards. Looks like Devin White. Now he's all fired up. Brady didn't put... Yeah, I know. Could you imagine being like an actual player and having that much control on where your head coach goes? Like, it's kind of messed up. He sent him to the dungeon, dude. More overpaid running back, Zeke or McCaffrey? If McCaffrey could stay healthy, he's more valuable than Zeke. So, Zeke. McCaffrey still has potential, but if he's one injury away from him being totally useless, I think. Dallas punts the ball, and it's coming down at about the 12-yard line. He decides to return it. And that was Jalen Darden, and he gets about 5 yards. Swartz has been terrible for us. Yeah, see, I just feel like he has a lot of potential. But if he's not ever going to do anything, then maybe he's useless. But I feel like he's got potential. Like, I feel like he's like a mini. Well, I'm not going to say mini because Tyreek Hill's tiny. But, like, he is like a Tyreek Hill in the making. He looks at a football and gets hurt. No, that's Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz gets hurt on his way to practice, like in the car driving. He sprains his ankle. I just feel like McCaffrey healthy earns that money per touch. Zeke doesn't always earn that money per touch. I was projected to win by like 30. Now I'm projected to lose. That's so sad. As far as I know, I'm still doing okay in fantasy today. But I'm going to check it out. Well, in Trevor's league. The other league, I was doomed from the start. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Leonard Fournette's my last player this week. And I'm good.
I mean, I should have been good with 40 point home.
See, I didn't get to watch any. Like, I watched the highlights, like the touchdown plays, like the Kareem Hunt one, and then Baker Mayfield running into the end zone. But, like, if Jimmy G gets his job back, it's week 8. I'm going to say week 8. But, or if they don't win, like, the first 4, then, maybe around then. But I don't think Jimmy wants his job back. He's got the best job right now. He's making, like, starting quarterback money, average starting quarterback money to sit on the bench. So, I don't think he wants it. Or, yeah, if Trey Lance gets hurt, then he's next man up. Swartz has high potential if he could just work on his hands a bit. Use end around plays. Yeah, I was going to say his speed is like a very good asset when it's, when it works. I won as soon as I got my points back for Josh Allen. I don't have anybody left to play either. I didn't look at his, but I just assumed that I was good. Sounds like Shelby got the Hillary 2016 prediction. Wait, did Tom Brady get hurt and I missed it?
Oh. Why is
Oh, no, he lost one of his offensive linemen because of his elbow. That's all he needs. Okay, 1st and 10, hands off to Leonard Fournette. He cuts the edge real quick, gets some speed, and gets 9 yards on the play. Leonard Fournette is going to save Tom Brady's season this year without an offensive line. I think that is his hope. Like, if Leonard Fournette goes down and their season is completely over. That is true. DK does have Geno Smith, though, in the football. I haven't seen him yet this year. Like I said, he's able to make plays, but I don't know. 2nd and 1, handoff again to Leonard Fournette. He's got a huge hole in the middle. He crosses into Cowboys territory, just a couple yards short of the 40-yard line. I'm telling you, Leonard Fournette's going to make or break the Bucs season this year. And right now, he looks good. My greatest mistake. It wasn't even a mistake. My greatest panic choice ever. And I think Fournette, because he's solid. And I was like, I need a running back. And so he was like the top of the board that was left. And I was like, all right, yep, that's it. 1st and 10. Brady's running right. He got time. He loads up deep. And, he hits Julio in the hands. I don't know if he would have been inbounds if he did catch it, like, because of where he was at. It is possible. Nice play action play that almost connected for a big gain. I don't need Lenny to score points, but I like knowing that he can. So I like him to prove that he can score a big number of points with this no offensive line. Dude, Micah Parsons has been a dog tonight. He's gotten 2 sacks. Okay, so if he could have pulled that in, it would have been a catch. 2nd and 10 now from the 42. Jalen Darden's in the slot. Brady throws, checks it down to Rashad White. Check down, King. Gets about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down now. 5.5 minutes, 5:52 left in the 3rd. I had a buddy that lost because of Rex Grossman losing points in the we let him off the hook game. We'll be narrating the Amazon Prime Thursday night football games. I do have Amazon Prime, and I'm pretty sure one of them is this next week Thursday, and it's the Chiefs and Chargers. I took the day off from work, as soon as they announced it. I will be here for that, but I'm going to try to do every Thursday night game. 3rd and 3. Brady looks, throws right over somebody, completes it to Mike Evans, who has been kind of quiet tonight, and gets a 1st down. Start 1, bench 1, cut 1. Daniel Jones, Drew Lock. Okay, I need everybody in the chat to answer this one. Start, bench, cut. Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, or Geno Smith. And go. I'm going to start Daniel Jones, bench Geno, and cut Lock. I'm not confident about any option. 1st and 10 from the 25. There's a run from Leonard Fournette, and he gets about 3. See, I was torn between Geno and Daniel Jones. It's 50-50, but I'm for sure about cutting Locke. I think Locke has got a dog in him if he can get a coach that doesn't hate him. There's going to be an injury for the Dallas Cowboys, number 27. So there's going to be a timeout. Geno over Locke when he can stay healthy. See, I don't know. Daniel Jones has flashes of good. Can you give me a better 3? Because I hated that. That made my brain hurt. Yeah, well, that was college football. We're talking about if we're going college football, that makes me want to just pick Drew Lock. But I think even Daniel Jones has won more football games than Drew Lock has. I don't know if that's actually true, but I know Geno Smith's lost a lot of games. That's why I feel like I'm comfortable taking Daniel Jones as my starter. Start Lock, bench Geno, cut Jones. All 3 options. Any which way you put those 3 names are a good option. Because if those are your only options, no matter what, you're screwed. But Daniel Jones' legs. What?
The caption said,
Daniel Jones got the wheels sometimes. And, you got to respect a quarterback who can run fast. Right?
he got the wheels, but he also forgot the brakes and he just tripped over.
See, that's why I put Daniel Jones as a starter, but I put Geno on the bench for the veteran presence. Locke has potential, but I have yet to see him with a coach that doesn't hate his guts, because you can't tell me that Fangio or whoever it was in Denver didn't hate his guts. So once I see him, maybe Pete Carroll likes him more. I don't know. Once I see that, a good relationship with a head coach, then maybe I would say Locke, because I think he does have potential. See, that's what I said, that Geno did have some good moments filling in for Russ. I don't think he's good to be a starter, but like a backup quarterback, I wouldn't mind. He wouldn't be a bad option. I'm totally not biased towards Locke. Didn't he play for Missouri? Yeah, I thought so. That's okay. You're allowed to be biased. I am biased about the Chiefs every single day of the week. Openly admitting it. 2nd and 7. Brady's on the run. Throws, hits. Mike Evans down to the 5-yard line. We might get our first touchdown of the game with 4 minutes left of the third quarter.
They had a touchdown earlier.
We've only had field goals so far.
Well, it's 13 points.
It's 12.
Is it not say 13 on the scoreboard?
It's 3-12, right? That was a gain of 17 yards. TB about to put the game away. The game was put away with his second field goal. I like that the scoreboard says TB12, 3 Dallas. And there's a touchdown right to the left side of the end zone to Mike Evans. I told you it was coming. Would you rather have Antonio Brown on your team or as your neighbor? Well, I don't have to rely on my neighbors. So I can porch sit and watch my neighbors be crazy. So I'm going to go with neighbors. Davis Mills, Gardner Minshew, Joe Flacco. At this point, right now, in that order exactly. Start Davis Mills, bench Gardner Minshew, cut Joe Flacco. Yo, see right there, Crafty knows. All right. We finally got a touchdown. We're almost in the fourth quarter. I can't believe it took either of these teams, two of the highest scoring offenses from last year, with not that super great of defenses. Well, Tampa Bay's got a good defense, but still being able to do anything. It's now 19-3 that this game is long over, but you know what? Dallas is going to pull some crap out of their butt and make this game interesting because that's what happened in every single game other than like 2 games today. Team, AB can't throw furniture off the balcony at me being on my team. Well, when you put it like that, that means he's playing his album loud at 4 a.m. I'm never asleep at 4 a.m., so I don't really care about noise. I don't think I would care about noise anyway. I love Gardner Minshew with the Answers Davis. That's what I'm saying. I really think that the Texans will be bad because of their record this year. But I think Davis Mills going into year 2, that was a guy who probably was never, ever going to be a starter in the NFL. Got the chance because Tyrod Taylor has the worst luck of a quarterback ever. And, you know, went out and actually did some good things. And then he did some good things today. So I take Davis Mills. He's the youngest of the 3. So, you know, the longest probably potential career left. And he's progressing very well. Cowboy buns. What's up, Jinxie? I need to be asleep from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I sleep sometimes from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. You know, not most of the time, but definitely sometimes. Anybody new in the chat today, be sure to hit that like button. We're trying to get this video to 30. Last time I checked, it was at 21, so we're on our way. Buccaneers are going to win. You're probably right. The classic Dallas Cowboys have showed up tonight. You love to see it. Dude, I always love it. Alex is going to be up at 4 a.m. Look, I'd be a great hype man. And it wouldn't be hard to hype Antonio Brown up. So you're probably right. Dallas is fool's gold. What'd you say? He's like 100 years old. Leave him alone.
His eyes are popping out of the eye socket. Well, they showed him that for.
Cowgirls never play. Oh, I was like, I don't know what playing Google means, but yeah. Well, they play good sometimes, but like never when it actually matters. My friend's niece is a Cowboys cheerleader. Well, you know what? That's pretty cool. I don't really care about the cheerleaders, but being a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader is actually a big deal to a lot of people. So that's pretty cool. Miss you too. It would be his music. Have you seen the torture stream of urinating tree? Listening to it, I've watched like a small clip of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but because of you guys and mostly the guys that came over from Tom Grossi's stream, I've watched a lot of urinating tree stuff because like I don't like the Steelers, but that dude makes me laugh, and it makes me want to go around saying Steelers got a Super Bowl. I said that like 15 times last week. I didn't mean it one single time, but all right. So I forgot we were watching a football game, but yes, number 98 for the Bucs just came in and smacked Dak Prescott to the ground real hard. It looks bad even in a clean pocket. You're right. So 3rd and 16 from their own 19. Dak loads up, pump fakes it, and then and throws it out to number 17. He kind of looked like Amari Cooper, so I almost said Amari Cooper. But now there's a flag, and it was gonna be offsides to defense. I thought he looked offsides, so it's gonna be 3rd and not as long after the penalty. Steelers got a Super Bowl. What happened to the dude with the Hitler cut on your channel? You talking about my dad? Does he have a Hitler cut? No, he said Hitler cut. Who has a Hitler cut? 3rd and 11. Dak loads up, hits in the middle, hits Dalton Schultz for a first down at the 38-yard line. You said, I read it as dad. I knew what you meant, but I don't know, I laughed about it. Dalton Schultz pretty good, though, not going to lie. All right, 1st and 10. I want the Steelers to get 7 Super Bowl rings. I don't want the Steelers to ever even make the playoffs again. 1st and 10, he rolls out, he hits Schultz again. He gets like 4 yards. They finally whistle him down, but he broke free. I think they should have let that play out, but yeah, I do remember that spam count that came in here, the Hitler, Nazi, whatever spam guy. But he's blocked, so we'll never see him again until another one happens. 2nd and 5, it looks like Pollard lined up in the backfield, and the flag comes out and it's whistled dead. Probably a false start. Dak's always getting sacked. That's true. Jinxie, if you're talking about my dad, he was live on here at 4:30 with the Chiefs game. I don't think he has a Hitler cut. He doesn't have that much hair. 2nd and 10. He hits CeeDee Lamb for the middle. They cross right. Well, they stop him right about at the 50. I don't mean he doesn't have hair, but he keeps his hair shorter than Hitler. I don't think saying that will get me. I don't think so. We'll find out. Pollard's in there not getting used. I can feel your frustration through my computer screen. I am frustrated for Tony Pollard. Look, he was just about to get handed the ball, and there's another flag. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and there's another false start. You got a fantasy team this year? We didn't do like a new fantasy team like we did last year, but Trevor invited us to his, so we're in that one. And then we're in the Dynasty League that we've been in. No, the guy still has lots of hair. I don't know what you're talking about. Finally, a handoff to Tony Pollard on 1st and 15. He gets about 10 of those yards. It's going to be second down. Tony Pollard is an RB1. Dave, I'm 95% sure you don't have enough hair to be considered lots of hair. I've had a couple people on the stream with me featured that's had more hair than my dad. But I'm not sure. Next Monday night's a doubleheader. Well, I didn't know that. I don't know where I've been. Yeah, maybe with a wig. What kind of card you got, Nathan? I've got a Josh Jacobs Funko Pop, and if you're into that kind of thing, and if you got some stuff that I would like that's not more valuable than a Funko Pop, I'd be willing to exchange. When the Bucs play the Saints, I already know who's winning that one. We all know who's winning that one. Saints by 20. Little Pollard signing. Let's go. I've changed it. I'm not rooting for either team to win right now. I'm rooting for Tony Pollard. I'm a Tony Pollard fan girl. It wasn't me. I have an afro. And True. What's up, Matt? Funko Pops all look the same and stupid. Well, some of them look the same, and some of them are stupid. But I like stupid things. I collect Pokemon cards, and I collect sports cards, and I collect a bunch of dumb stuffs. So I get it. What about Watt going down for them Steelers? Man, you know me. I don't like the Steelers, but watching that dude absolutely dominate, it made me real sad for him going down. Like, I feel like he was going to set a record for something this year. You said you sent an email? Let me go check. I collect trees. Oh, yeah, you did send me a picture of that. Let's see. Nathan. Oh, I didn't even see that email. If you like stupid things, you'll love my sister-in-law. Okay. 2nd and 6 from the Bucs 45. CD Lamb in motion. Handoff to Tony Pollard. Up the middle for a first down. What kind of cards are those? I can't even tell in that picture. And then there's going to be a flag on the play. I make so many grammatical errors on my computer. Bear with me. Your brother married my sister? All right, now it's going to be 2nd and 16 from their own 45. Dak throws, hits Dalton Schultz. He's got to be their leading receiver tonight, if I had to guess. It's going to be 3rd down, but he got a big chunk of that 15, 16 yards. I forgot Cowboys signed Jason Peters. Yeah, there are too many flags this game, but if you remember last year, I think the Dallas Cowboys were the most penalized team. Anyway, 3rd and 3, hand off to Tony Pollard again. He couldn't get into the hole, and he got stuffed up after about a yard or so. So it's gonna be 4th down. I think they should go for it. What do they got to lose at this point? But they're just getting into their mid-season form in game 1. Cowboys are. With the flags anyway. Oh, I didn't even realize we switched to the 4th quarter. This game has been so weird. 4th and 2, they went for it, and it's batted down. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Dallas ball at the Cowboys 45, I think. So it's looking like this game was over in the 1st quarter when the Tampa Bay has 6 points. Worst game of the weekend. Thanks, Dallas. That's a fact. This is the worst game I've watched so far. I haven't watched all of them, but out of the 3 or 4, definitely. Schultz will lead the team. I think so too, especially with so many of their receivers being hurt because they got that guy from Pittsburgh who just suffered an injury like a week or 2 before preseason or during preseason. And they traded Amari Cooper. And they had somebody else that's hurt right now too. So it's going to be CeeDee Lamb and Schultz taking most of it. And Schultz is not being double teamed as much as CeeDee Lamb. So, oh yeah, Shelby does have that Sam Huff rookie auto. And that 101 so sick. I didn't watch that game. But, oh, Gallup. That's right. He's hurt. I just couldn't remember his name. Yeah, so I mean, if OBJ comes back healthy and they still are lacking, wide receivers, I could see OBJ landing with the Cowboys, especially if they're in playoff contention. I'm not so sure they will be after watching this, but I could definitely see OBJ ended up there. All right, 13 and a half minutes left in the 4th quarter. Let's do something. Do something crazy. Hand off to Leonard Fournette after the turnover on downs, 1st and 10. He does not get very much of anything. And the clock's going to continue to roll, so I'm glad they're running the ball because this game has been pretty dull. So keep the clock running, keep it going, and let's get through this because a lot of people are not having a good time watching this game. I feel bad for the Cowboys fans who showed up to the stadium today thinking they were going to win. No, I don't. I don't feel bad for them. They think that every year. I got a Kurt Warner card, Peyton Manning card, Alex Smith, John Elway. I mean, I might be interested in a couple of those. Alex Smith's my boy. So is Peyton Manning. So, is that Brady's first pick of the year? That looks like a Dak Prescott throw to his wide receivers right now. At their knees and uncatchable, but somehow Met several plays for Tampa now, too. All right, well, maybe Dallas will score a touchdown and try to make this game interesting. That's just some in the binder. I can send you a full video of each card I have if you want. Yeah, for sure. If there's any like Raiders cards or specific cards you're looking for, I don't have a lot of older stuff, but let me know because you said you're going to start a new collection, and we've got a crap ton of cards. So if there's anything you're looking for, or anybody else that has sports cards and you want to trade, because like we only like a couple teams and a couple players from other teams than the teams we like, so we'd probably definitely be willing to trade some stuff for the right value of trade. To the 13 of you who've been here pretty much the entire time. I know a couple people have been coming in and out, but there's been about 12 or 13 of you this whole time. You guys are the best. You know just as well as I do, even if you're a fan of either of these teams, this game sucks. And like I said earlier, it's probably the first of many that we're going to sit through, and this chat has made this game a lot easier to watch. I shouldn't laugh at that, but every time someone says something about him, I laugh and I feel bad. That whole situation is so screwed up. But okay, I'm not saying that. Tom Brady's sitting with his tablet in his hand, bent over. I just feel like he's about to throw 4 touchdowns for no reason. He's already won this game for no reason. 1st and 10, they hand it off to Zeke. He gets the edge and gets 2 yards. That was so horrible. Second down, 12. We're under 12 minutes left. We're getting there. Don't worry. Tomorrow night's game is going to be a banger. Just let Pollard run the rest of the game. Yeah, rest Zeke, dude. 2nd and 8. Thrown to the sideline towards 17. I don't remember who that is, and it's going to be incomplete either way. Yeah, let Zeke rest. He's had a real tough game. You know, he's had so many carries and done so much. Just let Tony take over. Houston. That's him. Number 17 is Houston. Looks like I got Zeke lined up beside him again. CeeDee Lamb's in motion. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Dak takes off to the right. He pump fakes, and then he finally throws, and I don't know what he was trying to accomplish with that. It did not work, so it's going to be 4th and 8. That was horrible. Mike McCarthy even looks disgusted by that, and he probably called that exact thing. Like, pump fake it and throw it, and they told the receiver to just goof in with it. It was CJ Stroud. Oh, yeah, he's that Ohio State guy. Quarterback. I think he's been there this year and last year. Yeah, McCarthy's mad. 4th and 8, they're going to punt, and kick is up. And fair catch is called at the 13-yard line. And I think we're going to commercial break. So how many of you right now think the Dallas Cowboys are going to go to the Super Bowl? Be honest. What's wrong with Dallas? I know they're bad, but this is bad. This is almost worse than watching the Rams against the Bills the other night, man. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Tampa Bay. I don't like seeing Tampa Bay win. I don't like Tom Brady. I don't like seeing Tom Brady win. But I wish he would just hold the ball, start at the 1-yard line, and run the clock for 10 minutes all the way down the field and end this game. I'm going to have to say Dallas' performance because I cannot hear Collinsworth, but I hate him right now. So both answers are valid. I might forgive Collinsworth by week 3, but I don't know yet. Did you guys see that? And it's really sad, actually. This just a little bit. That the Detroit Lions are the only team out of 32 teams that doesn't have one primetime game this year. I thought every team was guaranteed one Thursday night game. I thought that's why we had to watch a lot of bad Thursday night games because every team was guaranteed at least one. Oh, I didn't realize that the Bears and Packers game next week was Sunday Night Football. Ugh. That one's gonna be a good game. That'll be fun. Vikings Eagles. Oh, that might be fun. 1st and 10, handoff to Leonard Fournette. He gets to the left side. Gets 15 or 20 yards, man. Dallas is embarrassing. I know that they're just defeated at this point. It might have only been 10 yards, but it felt like he got at least 15. I think it was only 10, but whatever. But dang, dude. Are they? It just feels like they're not trying, at all. But, since the start of the game, they're trying, obviously, because they've only thrown, one touchdown? The Vikings are the best-looking NFC team today. I need to go back and watch replays from that. I heard that Justin Jefferson went off. Did I watch any NFC teams? Oh, yeah, I watched the Cardinals, and then I'm watching this one. So I'm going to take your word that they probably were the best-looking one. Green Bay started a new tradition that they want to look like the worst team possible on week 1 and the best team possible on week 2. So we'll see if that holds up Sunday Night Football next week. We'll be here. Leonard Fournette has 111 yards when he rushes to the left today, and only 11 or something when he rushes to the right. A handoff to the Rachaad White up the middle. He gets about 2 yards. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. We're under the 10-minute mark. Is Fournette hurt or just resting? Well, he ran the run right before that, and it was like a longer run, and he kind of looked out of breath. Not gonna lie, but I think they're just alternating him right now. I don't think Fournette really has a reason to play at this point. All right, 3rd and 1 coming up. They're on their own 35 right now, Dallas. And Tampa Bay is going to take their first time out. I don't know what they need to talk over. Well, the Bucs still have Keyshawn Vaughn. They said that he was just listed as inactive for today. So that'll be one wide receiver that I do know. I didn't realize that 2 of their 5 offensive linemen for the Bucs, this was their first career start. And they got Shaq Mason. I didn't know they got Shaq Mason either. So the pirate ship graphic was abysmal. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I got to go on that pirate ship at the Tampa Bay field once. I was wearing a Chiefs jersey too, which is like the most illegal thing you can do in Tampa Bay. But I did it anyway. 3rd and 1, they toss it over to White, and he gets the first down on the right side edge. Actually, it's the little like standing zone next to the pirate ship is like a Tampa Bay fan exclusive. You're not allowed to go on there, especially not wearing another jersey. And I was wearing the Chiefs jersey. And the tour guide when I was there, and all the people taking the tour were just looking at me. They were just like, I was like, I paid for the tour. You can't say anything to me. Raymond James, that was one of the cooler experiences of my life, getting to tour that place. They even like showed us like the drunk tanks and stuff that they put people in. Like the guy who went streaking during the Super Bowl. I got to see where he sat during the rest of the Super Bowl. And like we got to go on the field. We got to go up to the Hall of Fame seats, which they said they were like reserved for like the next 6 years, but they were like, I don't know, like $20,000 a seat or something ridiculous. But they were super, super nice. That stadium's awesome. And I found out while I was there that 2nd and 4, they're just running the clock as much as possible. So they fake the handoff to White, and then they toss it to the right to Jalen Darden. He gets a couple yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and short. But what was I going to say? Oh, I found out while we were there that the stadium is owned by the city, like the taxpayers. So, like, when they don't have games and stuff, they don't run air conditioning or anything at all except for in the pro shop. So it was like the middle of June when we went, and it was so hot, and like there's rooms where like the Hall of Fame seats and the box seats and everything were at. But yeah, that place is awesome. I wish sometimes they would just like communicate like that. 3rd and 3, Tom Brady hit as he throws. It looks like he was targeting Cameron Brate, and he drops it. The guy who hits Tom Brady is down. He's taking his helmet off. He hasn't gotten up yet. Brady got back up. Maybe his hip? I can't tell what's hurting. It's 4th and 3 now. 7:08 on the clock, and there's going to be an injury timeout. I don't know. He was here, but I don't know if he's still in here or not. It's probably past his bedtime. Well, he's probably taking my brother's to work right now, actually. We do a Saturday night Q&A. I got to make it through Monday night and Thursday night first. So we'll see. Probably not this Saturday, but maybe, I guess. The Tom Brady commercial. They were like, "You want dessert?" And he said, "What is dessert?" That's pretty funny. I mean, we're gonna do Q&As again, but I don't know if it's gonna be sooner rather than later. Probably within the month. Dak with a whopping 3 points in fantasy. Go? Maybe. How many does Brady have? I mean, I know he's gotten a decent number of passing yards and 1 touchdown for sure. I know the last time I checked, which I think might have been at halftime, Leonard Fournette had like 10. I started him, but my opponent started Dak. Hey, let's go. I think you're doing all right. Big W's. Everybody drop a win for Trevor in the chat. Also, Trevor, I heard you have a song that mentions the real GOAT quarterback in it. So I would like you to send that to me so I can listen to it. I'll make sure to show everybody that hates the Chiefs. So the Bucs punted and they called for a fair catch. And we're going back to commercial break. This is the worst part about the end of dual games is they always have a million commercials in like the last 10 minutes of a game when the game isn't that good. Like when the game is good, I feel like they just keep going. They don't want it to stop. So they're trying to drag it out. Like half of the people that started watching this game on TV haven't already turned it off. All right, sweet. Yeah, I'll make sure to show everybody. Real GOAT quarterback, Shane Falco or Johnny Utah. I'm going to go with Johnny Utah. All right, Dak was hit as he threw it. Hits. Oh, I thought that was CeeDee Lamb. That's not CeeDee Lamb. Number 85 on the left sideline. Noah Brown hits him on the sideline and gets a good gain, and he gets shoved out of bounds. 20-time MVP. Yeah, I'm getting there. They said his name on the TV this time, but I thought I remembered the Brown. Dak Prescott stood in the pocket, like literally did not move, gets the pass off, and it was incomplete. It looks like Dak hit his hand. The real go to Zach Wilson. Ask your moms. You right, dude. Ben's got it right. Zach Wilson's the GOAT. I got a fat stack of Zach Wilson rookie cards, too. My mom's not impressed by Zach Wilson. She hasn't met him yet. She will, though. 2nd and 10. Hits Noah Brown again for another first down. He falls into the 50-yard line. I hate the spaceship-looking things. Zeke looks like an alien with that thing. I think Zeke just looks like an... I don't know. Pressure's coming. Zach loads up and drops it off to Zeke. He kind of does. Eek! It's Eek Ezekiel Elliott. I like Eek better than Zeke. Why are they zooming in on Dak Prescott's cake, dude? He was literally scratching his butt, and they just zoomed in on his cake. 2nd and 13. They got a new quarterback in. It's because Dak's hand is hurting. I think that's why they showed him rubbing his butt with it. Okay, so they're showing the replay. He threw the ball, and his finger. Okay, this kind of looks like that Drew Brees injury. Like, I think it was Drew Brees that got hit his hand when he threw it and messed up one of his fingers. I think that might be Cooper Rush. That's in 3rd and 6. He just basically threw it to nobody. And it's going to be 4th down. I think that's Cooper Rush, but for some reason I heard they cut Cooper Rush. All right, now this game is kind of interesting. I wish it wasn't like in the middle of set of downs. Oh, wait, they're going to go for it on 4th and 6. Let's go. I thought that was Wilson or Dak himself. I don't even know, man. They cut him and brought him back. I was going to say, I definitely saw that they did because I was like, why? He was their good backup. All right, 4th and 6, pressure's coming. I think there was a flag that came out. He got sacked. I think the defense might have come across. But maybe the offensive line jumped. I'm not sure. I think the defense came. All right, Dak's going to the locker room. Check on his hand. Okay, he was offsides. I thought so because he got there real fast. Kyler or Dak, who you got? What are we talking about? Football? We're talking about outside of football? I don't know. Now it's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to try it again after the penalty, 5 yards. Quick throw right to the middle of the field. Hits, looks like Dalton Schultz, and they get the 1st down. Okay. Well, yeah, fist fight. Right now I'm taking Kyler. He's just going to punch his knees. Dak's hands are like broken or something. Oh. In a race, I'll take Kyler Murray. His legs move so fast. Cooper Rush loads up, dude. Deep in the end zone. No one's home. The ref wasn't even there. No one's home. I don't know, man. I gotta say Kyler because I gotta support the little guy. Because I'm the little guy. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's not do what you just did, Cooper. They got CD going out wide. Quick pass right to not Schultz, number 81. Yeah, you're probably right, Dave. That dude is definitely 5'7". So is Tyreek Hill then. I like Cooper Rush's like facial hair, man. He looks like a pilgrim or an Amish or something. Pressure's coming. They're throwing him down. He just lost like 20 yards on 3rd down. I think it was Nasib. He got let go by the Raiders.
I know, but when did the Bucs pick him up?
I think like right after. So is Chase Daniels. How long until the Cowboys fire McCarthy? By the trade deadline. I'm gonna say that, and especially if they're like they don't have a winning record. I could see that right by the trade deadline. All right, 4th and 15. They're going for it. He's gonna load up deep. It's gonna be a tutty right here. Dak's about to lose his job. He loads up deep. Incomplete. Okay, that was actually a good throw. He put it on the money. But number 81 he went back to back incompletions with the same guy. If that was Schultz, he was catching it 100%. I don't know who that is. This is bad coaching and bad execution. Yeah, this is just bad. Why did the Browns cut my boy Johnny Stanton? Because the Browns have made a lot of bad decisions this year. If I had to guess. I think the only good decision they did, really, is just letting Baker go. But they didn't get anything for him. Carolina basically got him for free. That was dumb. Mr. Mayhem's back. He might not have ever went anywhere, but I don't watch regular TV. Ever. So. Except for during football. Also, we're going to try to do things. Things are probably going to run fairly similarly to last year on the channel, especially in this transition phase that I've been in since, the season ended. But we're probably going to try a couple different angles. Maybe have some guests on during like our weekly prediction videos. To someone come on here and they can give their weekly picks along with us, and or just talk about the recaps, things like that. So I need you guys to if we do bring someone on, tell me what you think, if you like it better that way, or if you like it when it's just me and Dad, or how you think we should do it. You had Kareem Hunt at fullback earlier? That's what I'm saying. I just feel like this, since the offseason, literally since their last game, they've done nothing but make bad decisions. Okay, I can't wait. Glad it started back up. Absolutely. Oh, well, he probably did have health issues because he's been in so many accidents on commercials, man. All right, Tampa Bay's got the ball. 3 minutes left. Let's see if they can run this clock all the way down appropriately, or they're going to give the ball back to Cooper Rush so he can just throw bombs to nobody. We'll see. Let him stop the clock 4 times and kick it and give it back to Tampa and try it again. Dude, the Browns, low-key, I didn't watch it. I just looked at stats. But the Browns, low-key, look pretty good today. Turn off Garfield to watch football, and Hairless wouldn't look away. What? Did you just call your child Hairless? Did you just call your 4-month child Hairless? I mean, you're her dad, so you can call her whatever you want. But that's hilarious. You can't tell that to Brown's Twitter. They're convinced everything we do is some genius move because our GM went to Harvard. I'm only calling her that until someone gets mad at me from now on. Lots of flashing colors. So they're still running the ball, by the way. But Dallas is using timeouts. They think they can win this game still. I'm not calling the plays because that's what's happening. They're just going to keep feeding whoever the ball. If they get the 4th down, they're on 3rd down right now, but if they get the 4th down, they're going to kick it. It looks like they might throw it right now, actually. They got Brady looking at his playbook. They're like, I don't know, Brady, you choose. We've won this game. Just choose something. I won't say anything on Twitter because I'll just get my feelings hurt. Man, seriously, though, it don't matter what Twitter, what fan base Twitter, they're all nuts. You're wrong no matter what you say. I could tweet as a Kansas City Chiefs fan to another Kansas City Chiefs fan, and they're going to somehow tell me I'm wrong. I don't even know why. I'm agreeing with them, and they're like, no, you're wrong. 3rd and 4. They still ran the ball. They lost a bunch of yards. Dallas is going to use their final timeout. Now they've only got the 2-minute warning left. We got 3 minutes left. We'll see. Browns Twitter's a dark place. I'm so sorry. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, you know, I'm wrong sometimes. Everybody's wrong sometimes. I don't care what anybody has to say. But I know a decent amount of football, especially about my own damn team. Don't argue with me when I'm agreeing with you. You're making our fan base look bad. Baby Hairless finally fell asleep. Gotcha. TJ Lang, Alex, Kurt Benkert, Tom Crabtree. Kurt Benkert is one of my favorite football players that is not signed to a team right now. I heard he was like working out with the Browns. You know, if they sign him and Justin Fields doesn't get better, he might actually have a starting job in a few weeks. The Bears. I might have said the Browns. I mean, he could probably have a starting job with the Browns in a few weeks. I mean, not if they play like they did, but still. Twitter's a cesspool of mentally deficient mung beans. What is a mung bean? Can you please tell me what a mung bean in America means? Because I don't know all of Australia terms yet. I'm learning. All right, Nathan. I'll check it out tonight for sure. And he's supposed to have a deal with an XFL team. Hey, as long as he gets to play football, I'm happy for him. I love that guy. They want everyone to see that man's cake so they can sell some more Sleep Number beds. Jimmy G will be getting a call from Jerry. I think, well, so the contract that Jimmy signed this year with the Niners keeps him there no matter what with the 49ers. All right, look, there you go. Incomplete pass from Cooper Rush. What did I say? What did I say? They're going to stop the clock on every play. If it lets you, send me the video of his cards as well. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Just text me your email because he's going to email it to me. And if it works, then I will forward it to you. Kurt will be in coaching one day. I think so, too. I really do. 2nd and 10. Cooper Rush looks, throws. He actually hits number 81, and he actually catches it this time. Clock's rolling at 2:35. Mung beans are like bean sprouts. Okay. Fair enough. That would be so sick if he does go to St. Louis's XFL team, because that's the XFL team that I was rooting for back when they had it. 3rd and 3, throws it out to nobody, stops the clock. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds, 4-3. He's going to go for it. Let's do it. Oh, the Bengals got the Cowboys next week. Hey, the Bengals might win a game. No, the Bengals aren't bad, so I didn't mean it that way, so I don't need the Bengals fans attacking me. I already got enough firepower for after today, but I don't want to fight with any of them right now. I'm saying he looks like an alien. All his XP went into gear that made him look like he's on a spaceship. You right. All right, they got a first down. The clock's rolling, but it's going to stop right here at the 2-minute warning. We're going to cut to commercial. We only got 2 minutes left, guys. So we've got another half an hour. Big head and skinny body like most Twitter tough guys. All right, mung beans is my new favorite insult. I would like you to teach me all of your Australian slang things, slang terms. I'll use them too. We have to watch Dallas in 2 more Sunday night games. That's what I'm saying, dude. You can look ahead. There's a couple of Thursday ones that I already know are bad. There's at least 3 Sunday night ones that are going to be bad. And most of the Monday night ones are bad. Every year, I think the Monday night football games get worse. Tomorrow is like a coin toss if we're gonna have a good night on the stream or if we're gonna have a bad night on the stream. Well, let me rephrase. Bad game. We always have a good time in here. Except for that one Dallas game that they won by like 50 points. I did not have a good time, and I know all of you guys, I was so thankful for like the 15 of you that hung out with me. There was a lot of you in the first quarter, but after the first quarter, a lot of you left, and I completely understand. But like the last 3 quarters, the ones who stood out, you guys were real ones for real. I was miserable. You were miserable. Everybody playing against the Cowboys was miserable. Everybody that weren't Cowboys fans watching the game on TV were miserable. We stuck it out. Raiders' only primetime game is hosting KC on Monday Night Football. Now that game's going to be a banger. A banger. It gives me anxiety, though. It gives me anxiety. I get anxiety every time the Chiefs play a divisional opponent. Whether they blow them out or they win by 3 or they lose. It gives me anxiety start to finish. They could be up by 30, and for some reason I'm still scared. What week is that? Like, I didn't write down the primetime games on the schedules. Won't be on tomorrow. I got to work. That's okay. We'll be back probably on Tuesday or Wednesday for our weekly picks, unless we skip Thursday. And then I'll be on Thursday. I know Dad won't for sure because he's got his metal detecting stream on Thursday. All right, Dallas got hit with intentional grounding. Hey, he lost a down. That's the only bright thing about that is that he gets one less chance, not an extra chance. You can't stream during that one. You and Nathan are me throwing cyber hands. No, me and Nathan are cool. I think I streamed a Raiders-Chiefs game last year, and we made it through peacefully. We got mutual respect, and you know I do very good. I talk shit to every other Raiders fan. I don't talk as much crap to him, but it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I'm nice. He's nice. We'll be good. We'll be good. All right, 2nd and 23, and he got sacked, so the clock's rolling, boys. We're at 1.5 minutes. Week 5. Oh, God, that's so soon. Okay. I know I took off the Bills-Chiefs game, which is like October 4th, I think. 3rd and 25, they hit number 80. Okay, that was Dalton Schultz. I hate KC fans. They had their hard years. Oh, I can't hate KC fans. Yeah, I remember a 2-12 season. That made me want to be sick. It will be a great game. Hopefully, it will be a great game. All I ask for in divisional games is no injuries. Seriously, that's all I want. Okay, I think that was a turnover on down, so it's over. Well, I can also hate KC fans. I hate about 75% of them. Because you guys remember when Tyrann Mathieu got on social media last year and was like, KC fans are toxic, and everyone got mad at him about it? Well, no. 75% of them are toxic, and I agree with them. Dallas was the lowest scoring offense of the day. Did every single team score more than 3 points other than Dallas? I mean, I know the Lions put up 35 today. Yep, Brady's getting in that touchdown formation with his kneecap. Yo. 3 hours and 5 minutes. We did it. Clock's got 10 seconds left. We did it. I went to college and high school with a lot of KC fans. I grew up in Kentucky and Indiana, so I went to school around a lot of University of Kentucky fans and Cincinnati Bengals fans. Patriots and Packers scored 7. Dallas scored 3. I can't wait to turn on the TV and for 5 to 10 minutes and listen to Stephen A. Smith tomorrow. Dude, Brady looks high, dude. He must have been hanging out with Aaron Rodgers before the game.
It looks like his whole teeth are about to fall out.
I would have expected that from any of those teams. The Patriots, Mac Jones got hurt. The Packers is like a weird week 1. They just do whatever the heck they want, and then they come back and start their season on week 2. The Jets did get a garbage time TD. I did know that. UK all day. They predicted win it all in 23. Yes. No. They might do all right. Packers won't score a lot until they get their O-line right and wide receivers in sync. Yeah, I saw that your rookie Toure Toure, I think his last name is Samori Toure. I don't know. I think that's his name. Saw that he's like getting healthy, so he might benefit. I don't know about Alan Lazard. Rashawn Benny. Well, also that backup or that rookie running back that they got, Breece Hall went to the Jets. It was the other guy. Oh, I'm like brain dead today. Lions scored more than the Pats, Packs, and Cowboys combined. Lions goated. Are rookies that are needed. Christian Watson, yeah, and Romeo Dubs. And then they had one more. I saw that. I got a notification. I think maybe I drafted him in my Dynasty League or something. Walker's going to be good. Kenneth Walker, yeah, that's his name. I was like, oh, what is his name? So, he might be a factor in the offense. Is he a pass catcher too? I'm really uneducated in like college and stuff, so it says I just got a notification that says Buccaneers crushed Cowboys. They didn't crush Cowboys, they just kicked field goals against them all day and then got a touchdown. Toure, that's right. Okay, I thought so. I thought he was a pass catcher. I heard a lot of good things from him. Man, Rob, you can be happy that you won, but you gotta admit that was not a lot of fun to watch for anybody. I wanted the Bucs to win that game, and that game was just not good. Like, I'm happy for you. Your team got the dub, but that game was not good. Well, true. Hey, at least Tom Brady threw a touchdown, We discovered that the Dallas Cowboys was the lowest scoring team of week 1. I mean, the Seattle plays tomorrow, so that's to be determined. With 3 points. Brady looks a little bit better, like his face from when he did that like speech like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. But he still doesn't look super great. And he does look like he's possibly stoned. His eyes just like his eyes just look weird, man. I hope that man's okay. At least our offense didn't look as bad as their offense. Nothing went right with their offense. And at least you guys have Leonard Fournette. You probably weren't here when I said it, but you guys are going to ride and die by Leonard Fournette this season. If he gets hurt, I don't know how well your season's going to go. Like, you've got good receivers, but you guys need that run game with this offensive line being kind of rocky. And Rob, ODG is Trevor. He was here a little bit last season, but not a whole lot. He stopped dyeing his hair, too. Yeah, I was going to say his hair's not as dark as it used to be. I didn't like that Godwin played. I think Godwin should have sat out for the first 2 or 3 games. But Rob is our buddy who lives down in Tampa, and obviously is a Bucs fan. He's been a Bucs fan before Brady, so he's not a bandwagoner. Trevor is our Browns fan, other than Philip, but I haven't seen Philip in a while. Okay, I wasn't sure when you were in and when you weren't here. But yeah, Godwin, I'm worried about him because, like, I love that guy. Yeah, for real. Congrats on that win. Congrats on making it through watching that whole game because that was rough. But you'll take a win any day. I don't care how ugly it is. I'll take a win any day. That's what the Steelers were saying too. They lost TJ Watt today, but at what cost? Like, they won the game, but, like, was it worth it? Hopefully, tomorrow night, our Monday night game, Russell Wilson visits Seattle for his first game on a new team. And Seattle is just a question mark right now. We'll see. Hopefully this game's good. I'm going to try to stay optimistic. You know, I always do. And we learn before the first quarter's over how optimistic, I can really be. But we're going to stay optimistic. Tomorrow's going to be a good game. We're going to have a lot of fun. Good luck on the Chargers. Thank you. I'm actually really, really nervous about it. Plus, the director of the casino I work for has been talking crap to me because he's a Chargers fan, one of, like, the 6 known Chargers fans. He's been talking crap for, like, at least a month. So I hope the Chiefs win because I don't really want to go to work and him come back at me. But we're going to have a good game tomorrow. We're going to have a good week. Everybody's going to have a good week next week. Thanks for hanging out with us, Peyton. Have a good night. Seattle is the NFC West last show. Evans and Godwin both are great. I like both of them, but Chargers fans exist, say, like, right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I only know, like, 4 to 6 total. But you right, Ben. We do predictions this week? I hope so. I have them. I've got them, my preseason ones, which I'm trying to follow those as much as possible, but I don't know how much I like them anymore. But I want to see Seattle blow out Denver very bad. That's the best possible outcome of tomorrow. But I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. We are going to have a fun and happy, healthy stream, and it's going to be a really good game tomorrow. It's not going to be slow and awkward and only field goals like today. Seattle's going to win. That's what we're rooting for tomorrow. Unless you're a Denver fan, you better speak up right now because I don't think a single Denver fan has come through my chat since we started this channel. So you better tell me right now. We're all rooting for Seattle tomorrow. And if you haven't done so, be sure to hit the like button before you leave. Also, if you haven't got into our CBS Pick'em, if you get in now before this week is over and put your picks in, I know you're not going to get all of the games other than tomorrow's game, but I have it set to where the lowest score for each week, if you don't have picks in, it'll automatically give you the lowest score -1. So you won't be down that far. Yes, Denver fans can go there. I don't hate Denver fans, actually. They're out of the 3 teams in my division. Denver is like the baby brother that I'll never be scared of. So, like, they don't bother me. They can say whatever they want and whatever. Thank you, Nathan. Have a good night. But everyone who hasn't done so, get into our CBS Pick'em Pool. The link is in the description of this stream right here, and it's on our community tab, and it's on our Facebook group. And if you can't get to it, send me an email or message, and I can send it to you. And yeah, make sure you get into that. We haven't decided the prize, but we're gonna make sure it's something super sick because it's going for the whole season, and you still have a chance to win. But I wouldn't go wait too long to get into it. Like, I wouldn't wait deep into next week. Get into it now. If you need help, let me know. Gotta edit my Monday digs and turn it in 16 minutes or 14 minutes. All right, good luck, Rob, on that. Have a good night, Dave. I don't know what you said. Rooting for everyone but DK Metcalf for Shelby's sake. Okay, everybody, we're going to have a Tyler Lockett go-off night. I got a great prize for the NCAA tournament. Okay, well, we'll definitely talk to you about that because we're going to do that again as well. I think one of us won last year, and that's why we didn't give out a prize. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Anyway, Peyton might have won. No, that was the year before. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow at about 8:15. Oh, yeah, Rob did win. That's right. I'm sorry. That was a long time ago. I'm sorry. Okay, everybody, have a really good night. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in here. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. And bye.